Hello, everyone. Good evening. I just want to say thank you to everyone for being here with me today on this platform, this amazing Julie Pierre Empowering Humanity platform to celebrate my first year, my first anniversary. When I started this platform, my intention was to empower ourselves, to educate us, and so that we can grow, we can learn, we can help each other along the way in ONPASSIVE. So I just want to say thank you. Sorry, I'm not in a proper frame of mind this evening. Please excuse me. I would like now to pass it on to Dr. Patience. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Queen Julie, and you are in our prayers. And I know it's only the heart of ONPASSIVE, the gratitude mindset that is really pulling you to be here with us today. But trust me, we are all behind you in prayers, and our Princess Chloe will be okay. And thank you all for coming today. It's a celebration. I see Dr. Derry already started it. We're all going to come on, and we're going to rotate. And when you're talking, you'll be put on the spotlight because we want to hear you speak. So once you're on the spotlight, know they'll be calling you anytime, okay? So ready your 2 to 5 minute or 3 to 5 minute pitch on growth and gratitude mindset as you want to spin it. So without wasting time, I'm going to pass it over to the beautiful ladies that are going to help coordinate the meetings today. Over to you, Queen Joyce and Queen Debbie, Mama McCormick.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Pat, Julie. Thank you so much. We are praying for you and Chloe. So we're just knowing that God is going to bless her and heal her. So if everyone would please keep Julie in your prayers. I'd just like to say welcome tonight to Julie Pierre's Empowering Humanity, Wednesday, October 16th. And as Dr. Derek said, we are super excited on tonight. So we're celebrating Julie on tonight. And I know she doesn't like me to say all this about her, but we're going to celebrate her on tonight anyway. But thank you for being here. And we're celebrating 1 year of Empowering Humanity with Julie Pierre. And I just like to congratulate her on her endeavors and for opening up the platform for us and for educating us and for always making this a space that is so wonderful, welcoming, comfortable, and educational. And I'm just excited to see what the future is going to bring for Empowering Humanity. So Julie, thank you so much. We appreciate you, we love you, and we are praying for you as always. Thank you to everyone on the panel on tonight for the team that Julie has put together, an awesome, powerful team. My co-moderator, the beautiful Debbie McCormick, thank you so much. So we're just excited on tonight, and we're going to go ahead and get started. We're just blessed to have all of you here tonight, our wonderful guest on tonight. And I know a couple people have to leave early, so we're not going to hold you. And we just want to say thank you. I'm going to turn it over to my beautiful sister, Debbie, and she can speak for herself. And welcome again.
Hello, everyone. Greetings, good evening, and welcome. It's such an honor to be celebrating this baby who is 1 year old today. And it was created and nursed throughout the last 12 months by our one and only sister, Julie Pierre. And I'm so honored that I'll be co-moderating tonight with my darling sister, Joyce Hicks. And not going to take too much of your time. We're just going to move straight, and I'll pass it back to her so she can start introducing our guest speakers who are going to talk about growth and gratitude. Back to you, Sister Joyce, and thank you once more.
Thank you, Debbie, so much. Yes, we are talking about growth and gratitude, and we have so much to be grateful for on tonight. And I just can't believe how much we have grown. Actually, I do believe that because we have a great, great leader, a great CEO who has come forth, and he's stepped up, and he's just showed us the way, a new way of of looking at life and looking at business and doing things in general. So we are just so blessed. I'm just going to ask my beautiful people on the panel tonight to quickly introduce yourself. Go with Dr. Benny and then Dr. Pat, Engineer Mike, and Dr. John. Just a quick hello.
Hello, my name is Dr. Benny Tinglet from Chevy Chase, Maryland. Thank you all for coming.
Dr. Pat.
Hello, I am Patience Ajongwen. Thank you for being here with us today. A year ago, a beautiful lady from the sunny island of St. Lucia called us together and said, I want a platform to empower people, but to empower them with knowledge. And I'm glad we answered the call. And 1 year later, we are here. We encourage all of you that if you're coming on the screen to talk, please put on your camera because it's a celebration. And if you don't have the background, let us know, we'll send it to you. Let's be in a celebrative spirit today. Welcome to Julie Pierre, Empowering Humanity, 1 year anniversary. Thank you. Over to you, King Michael, Dr. King Brother Michael Ojotambia. Sorry, see, I'm getting too excited already. Let me shut my mouth. Over to you, Mike.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Welcome to GDPR Empowering Humanity webinar. My name is Michael Ojotambia. I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And we are so pleased to have you all as guests here tonight. Let the fun begin. Thank you.
And good evening. I am John Wen. I'm here in the United States. Celebration time. Come on, let's celebrate. So yeah, it's time for us to celebrate 1 year of really growth in a platform. If you have been here just once, then you would have left not the same person. And I'm hoping that when you hear some of the things that people have really enjoyed during this last year, you understand why this platform is called Julie Pierre Empowering Humanity. Welcome and good evening to you.
Thank you so much. And we're going to move forward. We're so excited to have our special guest on tonight. And I know a couple of people have to leave, but I want to welcome my brother, Jeffrey Morlock. Jeffrey is awesome and we love him. He's always here on the platform presenting. Jeffrey, the floor is yours. Thank you so much. Welcome tonight.
Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. Thank you so very, very much. You know, I really appreciate this platform. I have for a long time, actually. But, you know, tonight I think we're talking about gratitude for a lot of things. And, you know, you're absolutely right, Deb. You talked about us growing, and we have grown in so many ways. When you think about what we started with, and we really got started about 3.5 years ago. I mean, that's when things really started to take off, and the things we've learned and what we've been through and every way that we've grown since then has just been absolutely phenomenal. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for Mr. Mufareh and his resilience and everything that he's brought to us, the new tech team, everything they're doing. Dr. Derek talked about being back in the OES. I was excited today when I noticed the O Founders link was trying to work. You know, it was getting some action there, and I was able to actually log off. So things are happening there, and it's going to be a little bit of a slow process. And as long as we've got that mental attitude that says, hey, I'm in it for the long game, we're going to be okay, you know. So I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for webinars like this, and congratulations to you, Julie, and to this webinar. 1 year is phenomenal. We have a lot of people with a lot of staying power that help us grow in a lot of different ways. So I'm grateful for all that. I'm grateful for a great many of you that are here. I mean, obviously, Manu and Jean and Dr. Bill and Dr. Derek, and I mean, I could keep running. I could name everybody on here, you know, Chris and Engineer Mike, and I'm Deborah, and I mean, just all of you guys. You're so awesome, and you help everybody else in so many ways that it's just a phenomenal group, and it's a phenomenal time that we have. So I'm going to be quiet and get some other folks up here. Thank you so very much. I'm just blessed to be here, and I hope that this is a blessing for each of us tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeffrey, so much. We love you. And like you said, there's so much growth and gratitude. And we just appreciate you for everything that you do, for the person that you are. And yes, we have grown in so many ways. And I'd like to call on our beautiful Dr. Pastor Tony. If you would open the mic up and bless us. You've blessed us so much. So thank you for being here on tonight.
Amen. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Amen. Good evening. I am just so humbled. I am just so grateful, even to be when I was asked by Sister Julie to be a part of this powerful platform. I am grateful. I am humbled. For the last 4 or 5 months that I shared with you all, I just thank God that I am so on passive grateful. I am so Mr. Ash Mufareh grateful. I am so Julie Pierre grateful. And I am why I am and we are, me and Pastor are so on passive grateful because we knew in the end we will win. And I'm sorry, you all. I am so grateful that we know that we win in the end. I am so grateful for Dr. Bill Williams, me and my husband, dentist and friend. We live 20 minutes from each other. I am so grateful for Marty, for Chris, for sowing seed and keeping us empowered. I am so grateful for Dr. Benny. I am so grateful for Jeffrey. You all don't know how you all impacted our life. And I am so grateful for Team BAM, our group that's here. I am just so grateful, even for my husband giving me the opportunity to be able to step forward, to be able to help the people be empowered by learning how to handle wealth. Because we know that our abundance is coming. We didn't give up. We stood fast. We believe in our leader. We believe in the baby on passive. Even when it came forth and it was birthed out, the enemy still try to come in and destroy that baby. But how many of you know that God, divine order, had this baby covered like a blanket and protected from our prayers? Because he knew his children, us, who are founders, that we was going to be able to use this baby as a platform to be able to help heal and uplift humanity. So I just want to thank Sister Julie. Congratulations on your 1 year with this awesome platform. But how many know much is given, much required? We standing fast with you, praying for the divine healing of your daughter. But your platform has touched many lives. You don't even know what God has did, but even what he's going to continue to do for you. I haven't seen, ear haven't heard, nor has it been revealed to the heart of man what God have in store for you. So stand the test. We made it. You're going to make it. Your daughter's going to make it. We made it. What is we made it? When an enemy mentally attacked, doubt not. Endure is only a test. T-E-S-T. I'm teaching every servant to trust me. So long as you keep trusting him, Sister Julie, God is with you. God is with us. God is with ONPASSIVE. And we all going to win. Every time we sow into these products that Mr. Ash will bring forth through ONPASSIVE, we're going to win. What are we going to win? We're going to win abundance so that we can help our households and see the need, meet the need by sowing the seed into others' lives. And I just want to tell you all, we made it. I'm so ONPASSIVE. God bless you all.
Awesome, Pastor Tony. Thank you so much. And yes, God had ONPASSIVE covered like a glove and a blanket. So he's always looking out for us. Thank you so much for bringing so much education to us on just everything that you've taught us. So thank you. We love you. And we go over to the one and only Dr. Bill Williams. So good to see you on tonight. Welcome. Thank you so much, Dr. Bill, for being here and everything that you do. The mic is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Joyce. It's such a good event. We have the first year anniversary for Julie Pierre, the empowerment platform that covers the Caribbean, covers the USA, goes into Asia, Europe, Africa. I think it even touches Australia. So we're covering the world through this platform. So congratulations, Julie. Your vision came through. You're doing so well. Consistency is the new currency. We talk about that all the time. You stay consistent, you get the result. You know, Ash asked us to do something. He said, grow with me. And then what was our response? Those that stuck around, it's gratitude. The theme of this last year is gratitude, because we know what he's done. We know where he's taken us. And our loyalty is unwavering to see the same people showing up time and again. You are the leaders of the entire group. You may not have started with us 5, 6 years ago, but you're here now. That means you're leaders. So thank you for that. Autumn is the new season that we're in. We just entered autumn. It is prophetic. It is the harvest season. It's time for us to harvest. We're going to get those apples soon. And I kind of thought of 3 things that the apples are going to signify. Of course, everybody's going to put cash in the pocket. We're going to take care of the bills, pay off the debts, support the people around us, and then go into the community. We're going to do that. But what else? You know, there's more to the apples than just money. We're going to get from Ash and his technology marketing like you've never seen before. And I thought about that this weekend when I was on top of Lookout Mountain in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And I saw the barn down in the valley below. It said Sea Rock City. And I was standing in Rock City looking down on the barn, and it said Sea Rock City. And in 1936, that was an innovative marketing technique to go around rural America and paint the top of barns with a sign that said Sea Rock City. And they painted the barn red and the sign on top black and white. And all over America, from one coast to another, they painted barns the Depression era. And Rock City became one of the natural wonders of American lore for people to go see. I mean, Gina Leva lived up there, her friends, her family. She knows it well. And so that's innovative marketing. 1936. In 1920, in 2020, Ash unleashed some major innovative marketing on the Burj Khalifa. He painted Sea Rock City on the side of the Burj Khalifa, essentially, and it said, "See, I'm passive." That was 90 years ago that Rock City was conceived as a marketing tool. What will happen 90 years from now? What will they say about the Burj Khalifa and that event that we saw from Boston? Chris, what are they going to say? They're going to say that we saw it. We were there. So that's kind of another harvest apple, I would say. And the final one is the education. I think one of the biggest things ONPASSIVE is going to do that we can look back on to empower people is to educate in ways that have never been educated before. We're going to bring the cost of education down 90%. We're going to spread education over places it's never been, so we're going to increase education 90%. We took our kids to Chattanooga, and we went to the Children's Science Museum, and we went to the Tennessee Aquarium, and we saw things from all over the world in one place. And it's kind of like what ONPASSIVE is going to do. They're going to bring everything together in one place for us to see and experience the world. I mean, there'll be penguins, butterflies, alligators, strange fish from all over the world we saw just weekend. And I'm looking at ONPASSIVE bringing us some strange. Pretty much all I wanted to say is empowering us by giving us the platform. Thank you for being so persistent, consistent, and bringing in all the great people of ONPASSIVE right here to this platform tonight and every week. Over to you, Joyce. It's all yours.
Thank you, Dr. Bill, so much. And I'm going to pass it over to my beautiful sister, Debbie. And I like what you said. ONPASSIVE is on that rock. Yes. Sister Debbie, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Sister Joyce. Dr. Bill, it's always an honor seeing you. and your words are so inspirational. We appreciate you as always. And we're going to call our next speaker, who is none other than Brother Abdi, who is so influential in his community. We see him in every community, especially active in the Somali community and others. Brother Abdi, welcome. The microphone is up to you, sir. Brother Abdi? Brother Abdi, can you hear me? Hello, Brother Abdi?
It looks like he's struggling to unmute.
Yeah, I don't think he can unmute.
Yeah, he can unmute. Oops. Okay. When he comes back, we'll call on him. Maybe there was an issue. He touched the wrong button and he's disappeared from the screen now.
Yeah.
We'll call him back when he...
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
Can you
yeah,
hear
I
me?
hear your voice.
Yes, the problem here is I don't know, I was on the computer, but I could not hear anything from my laptop, anything that the participants were saying. So I was somehow on the YouTube on the voice side, but then watching on the big screen on my laptop. So I don't know, I have an issue. I couldn't unmute and I couldn't hear either. So, but it's good now. I switched to my mobile, so it's okay now.
Awesome.
Hello,
We can see you.
everybody.
Please proceed.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for inviting me, Julie Pierre. Congratulations, first of all, for 1 year of anniversary of the great webinar you started. Yes, as my mentor and my leader, Dr. Bill, was saying, the consistency is one of the main things that people go through in many hardships and struggles. And yes, everything is possible. And we are here today after 1 year for Julie's consistency of staying her webinar. Again, 1 year to celebrate. And it won't be long before we celebrate for another one. We will be always together. Yes, beautiful, beautiful to be part of ONPASSIVE family. It's been exciting since the day I joined, since that I got that blessing from my leader, Dr. Bill Williams. I'm always appreciate to him. And through the journey, I learn many other beautiful people who always inspire us. All of them are here now. I can see their faces. So it's always, something exciting coming up all the time. And we believe our CEO, Ash Mufareh, his vision, and we are here to take that helping hand and impacting many other people after all that things we're expecting from it. So I'm grateful and I'm here to participate. There's a lot of people waiting to talk, so I'm grateful to be here and celebrate with you, Julie, and rest of you. And we love you all. And it's a great day coming. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brother Abdi. Thank you so much. And if I hear you, you just echoed Dr. Bill's consistency as well as how you have been inspired by others. And a lot of us have been inspired by several people on this forum, sin and unseen. And the names, sometimes they don't like to be in the forefront. We appreciate you for all you do, not just for your community, but for other forums that you participate in. Thank you once more for being with us today. All right, I'm going to call on our Sister Marcienne. Bonsoir et bienvenue, chérie Coco. Tu es si belle ce soir. How are you? It's an honor seeing you. The microphone is yours, Sister Marcienne.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Debbie. Thank you for having me. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Wow, we are looking so wonderful. We are looking celebration. I am so happy to be here tonight. And for no reason, I will have missed this because this is where I'm supposed to be anyway. If you are not here, where am I going to be? It's part of my family. And Julie Pierre, you have done it again. And I know in ONPASSIVE, we always deliver good and big because our CEO, the person that we are follow, he always deliver big. And this platform was not going to be an exam. And I am so happy. I am very grateful for all the lesson and the thoughts that I have learned, not only from this platform, but from other great people here during the year that we have been talking and going around and celebrating and sharing the company. You know, I know a lot of people are watching us now. Please do share wherever channel you are, share and click the button to subscribe. You know, sharing is always a part of being grateful. When you are grateful for something, you spread the news on that thing. I've said it so many times. I don't want people to say, I love ONPASSIVE. When you love ONPASSIVE, you become jealous. You keep it for yourself because love sometimes brings jealousy. But if you are grateful, you are going to take it to the whole world. You are going to spread the news. You are going to tell the people, what are you grateful for? The thought on what you have learned. Tell the world what ONPASSIVE has done to you. Tell the world why you are so grateful you have changed. You are now a new person. Please, let us do that because sharing is caring. Caring is a part of what we are doing. It's a part of being grateful. We have to be grateful for this company, not only with our thoughts, but with our action also. Our action matter. Being positive, doing what we are doing, going around and bring so many other people to know who we are and who the company are is a part of being grateful. If we all say, oh, I'm so grateful, and we sit down and let our CEO do the job, and nobody use the product or nobody talk about the company, we are not doing what is right to do. We have to not only be grateful and do the right thing, be positive. Keep thinking every day positivity because great energy, positive energy will help our company. It will help our CEO. It will help the people that they are working days and nights and kill their body for us so that we can have that life that we want. Thirdly, I just use us when the things start. Let us do exactly what this company was meant for, humanity. No child around the globe will be without drinking cold and pure water again. And every child around the globe will have an opportunity to have at least 1 milk a day. So I am very grateful for that. I'm sure that day is on the way coming. It's just a matter of time and minute. I'm preparing myself for that, and I am very grateful. Thank you for having me here tonight, Julie. I'm the best.
Thank you, Sister Marcienne. Thank you so much. I can associate with you when you say, if you're grateful, share. Yes. And we're not just sharing by talking, we're sharing by doing. And you just hit the nail at the right spot on me when you talked about having fresh, potable drinking water. That's my dream. I have been preaching that and you echoed it, so I'm not alone. You definitely will be in my wagon when we start sharing that dream together. So thank you very much for celebrating with everyone here. I'm going to pass it back to my lovely sister Joyce to continue from here.
Thank you, Sister Debbie. So we're excited tonight, and I am just honored to introduce this next person, my friend, my Michigan buddy, none other than Mr. Chris Johnson. Captain Chris, thank you so much. Love you.
Well, thank
the mic
you.
is yours.
I was looking for another Michigan person in here.
Only you.
Well, let me first start by saying, because I am a true gentleman, that all my sisters are glowing. You all look amazing. You're all beautiful. And fellas, especially you, Dr. Derek, I got to give it to you, man. You are sharp. You've always been sharp. Love the way you dress. Engineer Mike, looking handsome. I came in a t-shirt. I was in a rush that I came and get, but I'm glad that you are representing all of you in the way that you represent ONPASSIVE. Let me bring up Julie. 1 year. I've seen Julie develop since I've known her. I've sat with her every night for a very long time. I've listened to storms rain so hard on her house that you can't hear her on the internet. I met her family. I know some of her stories, and absolutely am always praying for her beautiful daughter and her family, along with every one of you. It's a big thing for me, always has been. But Julie I want to say congratulations. I know where you came from, but I also know where you're going. You've done amazing things. 1 year of doing something that you really wanted to do. You took that leap of faith and said, I'm going to do it. I remember the discussions we were having before you started this, and they were so interesting. And that you just got to do it. This is what Julie looked like before she started. That's what Julie looked like. Now look how beautiful she's turned into, a beautiful flower. But all you individuals on here, growth, development is what kept ONPASSIVE alive. I don't care what anyone says. If Ash was here, I'd tell him the same thing. Let me hang up on this person. Hold on. No one's more important than my family on the computer, let me tell you. You guys have kept this going, all right, 1 year prior to many years before. And I think I talked a little bit about this today. Even when there was doubt and walls, bridges that were tore down, you all just kept going and doing this. The faith that you have for this company, the faith that you have in the belief what Ash Mufareh is doing is unbelievable. There's not many people in this world that have that kind of faith anymore, I'll be honest. But when I come to webinars, when I've met quite a few of you on here in Florida and Georgia, Dr. Bill's Love Shack there, we had a blast at that place. But you guys all amaze me. To keep going, listen, we all know what you guys don't know everything, but in the last year, and I can't wait for this story to come out, and you're going to be really proud of yourself for staying where you are. I know a lot of people have kind of fell off the fence, got nervous, got scared, but I used to tell people there's nothing to be scared about. There's nothing to be scared about. The greatest people in the world, the greatest leaders, the greatest business owners, the greatest tycoons, they all got fears. They all got fears of failing. But every one of you have never failed. Not in this company. Maybe some of the process in ONPASSIVE failed because of, some corrupt individuals. But you guys never failed. I could go on any webinar and see just about all the same faces. I'm going to say there's a maybe 30 to 40% percentage of the same people I see on a daily basis. I've got to know each and every one of you. I believe Debbie McCormick, I haven't got to know you yet, but I will. The rest of you, I pretty much know. Pastor Annette, I met Pastor Annette in Georgia, and she's as lovely in person as she is on the camera. And that's what I love about this. I came from a 32-year of a terrible workplace where people were miserable. They just were miserable. And I couldn't figure it out. They were making good money. They had good health care and everything. But they were miserable. You know why they were miserable? Because they couldn't do what they really wanted to do because of that job. When I got in ONPASSIVE and start seeing the faces light up about time and freedom and what it's actually going to feel like, and I watch people's hearts just grow bigger and bigger. But in the last year, trial and error, tribulations, we've gone through it all. I'm glad I got to go through it. I'm glad that I hit those rocks, those walls, those bumps. I'm glad I got to tell people, just be patient. This is something that's so big. But you individuals, for 1 year, just keeping this going, it's an amazing task. Because I guarantee you, every one of you on here have someone either in your family or friends saying, come on, no, you believed in it. And it shows in your faces every time you talk about it. Vattel Smart, I see you and your beautiful sister, always smiling, always talking about health. What does Ash say? Get in the best shape of your life. I've watched people, not just on this webinar, many webinars, saying, I got to do better for myself. And I watch people transform to wonderful, solid human beings that never wanted to talk, that were shy. Eric Kessler, he was one of those shy guys. Man, I can't get that guy to stop playing trivia, and he's a talker, let me tell you. Kiana, I'll never say her name right. I do that just to keep her smiling. But 1 year, add 4 more behind it. You stuck with us. Some of you are originals. Some of you are 2 years, 3 years, but you stuck with this. But Julie Pierre, you rocked this. You did phenomenal. And I'm going to listen, your daughter is really important to all of us. I want you to know that. All right. Nonstop prayers for her. That's hard for me to talk about because, you know, kids are everything. We're doing this for our kids. I don't care what anyone says. I'm doing it for my kids so they can have a better life. Your 1 year of doing this is for your kids, your grandkids, your legacy. I don't want to be just buried in the ground. Oh, there he was, 32 years as an auto worker. We're all going to do amazing things. We just got to let Ash Mufareh get through what he's getting through. And we'll be all wearing sunglasses like Dr. Benny and looking like movie stars. I'm done. I love every one of you. You're always in my prayers. Please keep smiling. Please keep that faith that you've had for so long and never, ever give up. Back to you, my best friend, Joycey in Michigan.
Thank you, my brother, Chris. I just love you and love everything that you do. And like you said, growth and development, that's all a part of it. And that's what we're doing. And seeing people in ONPASSIVE just grow and evolve. And so much is taking place and things happening behind the scene, transformations that we just don't even know about. So thank you so much, my brother and best friend from Michigan. Yes, Michigan represent. We have to represent Michigan. So thank you so much, Chris. And the next person I'm introducing is my beautiful, beautiful sister. I just love her. She does so much for everyone. She's always there for me. We talk and we just laugh, we cry, and just love her so much. Thank you, my beautiful sister, Jean Aliva. Can you hear me? You can't hear me? Uh-oh. You can hear me?
Joyce, I can hear you. We can hear you.
Jean, can you hear me? The beautiful Jean Aliva. Yes.
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Blanked out. Oh, thank you so much, Joyce. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Julie. Oh my gosh. Congratulations on a year of just amazing dedication and amazing topics, really important topics, and knowledge that you shared for an entire year. And through all the challenges, as Chris said, you know, you just never gave up. You had a dream of doing this. You went outside your comfort zone and you did it. And you just, it's amazing that a year has passed already. And I'm just so grateful to all of you here on the panel. And I'll take this opportunity to thank you all for your comforting messages that you've been sending in prayers to me, not just for the last 24 hours, but for the entire journey of ONPASSIVE. I mean, just we've all been through it. We've all been through so much loss and challenge, and we've been there for each other, and prayed and healed each other. You know. So I just want to thank you all for that. And on the topic of growth, a growth mindset, you know, for me, you know, God did not intend us to be idle or stagnant, you know, but to be always growing, ever open, wide-eyed, exploring, tasting, learning, experiencing life. And for me, ONPASSIVE and Ash Mufareh is providing a vehicle for us to do just that, empowering us to be free to grow. and fulfill our full potential. And our only job here is to be grateful for it, to be in it, to be experiencing it, and always looking for ways to grow and expand. And I just feel like that is what ASH wants for all of us, because when one of us expands, the entire family grows, and we just, our impact is ever greater. And so we can just take each moment as it comes with an open heart, an open mind, and always keep moving forward, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and no matter what happens, no matter what comes to us, we know we have this incredibly tight-knit family across the world, and we're always going to be helping each other grow. Oh my gosh, you just think about the combined brains of this operation. I mean, I listen to Dr. Bill, to Dr. Derek, everybody on this panel has shared wisdom that I've been personally grateful for, and just so much love. So much love. And it's an honor to be here with you, Julie, Pierre, and the entire wonderful team that you've brought together for empowering humanity. It's just amazing. And I'm really excited for what you're going to be doing in the future. And I send my love and support and comfort and prayer for your daughter and for the entire family. We're going to get through all this together. God, I just can't imagine doing it without you all. So thank you so much, Joyce, Debbie, and Julie, and everybody here. We are in a most extraordinary place, and I'm grateful for you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Jean, so much. I love hearing you speak, and you always have so much wisdom and so much positivity. And like you said, we're just growing emotionally, spiritually, physically, and we are family. Ash has set this platform before us, and we are moving forward, going with it, and we will get through this together. That's what we do. We love and we grow together. Thank you again so much, Jean. Love you. Thank you so much. And the next person I'm calling is a gentleman that helps me to understand this tech world. When you have a social worker that speaks to people on a different level, and then you start talking about technology, and it's like, whoa. And Collins, you guys do such an awesome job, and you help me to understand it. And when you could do that, that was amazing. So thank you for everything that you do. We appreciate you. We love you. Collins Manor, thank you. And the mic is yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joyce. I just want to greet everyone. It's early morning here, UK, Milton Keynes. And I'm just grateful to be on this platform. Julie, happy anniversary. You've done it. Persistent and, determination will always drive you to where you want to be. And you really merit it. So really, congratulations. With what is going on, you always shared a lot with me behind the scene, but again, God knows why. Today you message me, and I know what you're going through, but we just have to keep you in our prayers. So we're looking at growth and gratitude. I looked at this topic and we'll be talking about gratitude a lot, the whole of this week since the OES came up, and we're asking ourselves a lot of questions and said, why? A lot of people lost hope, especially when the OES went down. I know maybe 100 and 100, they think it will never come back again. Yes, it's true. Most companies disappeared. Almost 90% will go and never come back again. When you lost the source code and you lost your database, for those who know, you can never come back. That's the truth. You can have one database, but when there is no source code, how do you get into the system? You can get the data, no source code, you can never get to the system because you must have all together to have a complete business. So, and that is why we are sharing our gratitude today, with the founders. When we look at growth, we need to think about how far we've come from in ONPASSIVE, how far we've grown in ONPASSIVE. That's the way I started looking at it. I joined when it was all founder. There are people who joined when it was spreadsheet. We believe so much because it's about belief. When you believe in something so deeply, that's when it manifests. We can have different beliefs. You can't have big belief. It will never work for you. We are all in ONPASSIVE. But you ask yourself, there are people who will not grow fast, though you will grow, because Mandy Gam always say this, whether you like it or not, it's coming to you. But it will depend on how you receive it. So when you believe in something, it will manifest. If you don't believe, it will never work for you. Though we are in something, the same thing, but people have their different beliefs, so that's it. But we appreciate the platform because majority of us here will follow the journey, and we've been in this journey a lot. We've learned so much, and we've grown in ONPASSIVE. You know, from Go founders to all founders. How many of you can even remember Go founders? If you don't have this screenshot, you'll never even remember Go founders. We enter into all founders. We saw minimum value products. We saw the movement of ONPASSIVE up to the OES. And when you sit back, what do we need to do? Is to be grateful for what Mr. Ash Mufareh is doing. You know, it's just to be grateful because we are not building anything. We're not writing any code. We are not sweating. Yes, some people say, yeah, but we activate. It is true. Even when you give somebody house, like today I was thinking about this. You give your house for somebody to build or maintain, you spend your money. You know, every morning when you go and look at them, what do you say? Thank you for doing a nice job for me. True or false? We all do it. Though you are paying them, but you're telling them thank you. So what is difficult for giving thanks to something that you are not even sweating? So I look at the founding position and I said, what if it was the other way around? Mr. Ash Mufareh build the product, build everything, and then bring us in. So we come in with no idea, no knowledge. What will happen? We're coming in because we want to make some, you know, we want to have finance and time freedom. Let's call it that way. But what knowledge have we gained? Nothing. Are you sure we'll be grateful for what we have seen? I don't think we'll be grateful because we were not there. I put it the other way around, spin it up and said, all right, they build it, you come in, you start to make your money. When you come in, you start to make your money. There is nothing, it's just the money. There is nothing you can even explain about the business. So what ONPASSIVE have teach us is about understanding good business. I can walk away from ONPASSIVE today with whatever I will get, but it will be difficult for you to suck me in a bad business because of the knowledge that I've gained in ONPASSIVE. That is the beauty, and that is the memory we'll take with us. When tomorrow we are successful, all of us, the 1.4 million, the joy will not be from what we are making. The joy will be from the journey we follow in ONPASSIVE. We'll be talking about the journey, the pains, the cries, the way we encourage each other. We part people who are falling apart and saying it will never happen. We encourage all of us for us to move through this journey. That is the joy we'll be sharing for all of us, 1.4 million. So it will be too bad for those who are not really plug in, because what memories will you share? Nothing. You see everything, you're happy, you're making the money, but when they ask you what is ONPASSIVE, there is nothing you can share. But that memories of everybody, you know, that is the joy we'll be sharing, because the money will be nothing. We have rise above the financial part. I always say this a lot of times, and somebody say you are crazy. But we have rise above, because whether we like it or not, the money is coming. But that joy of being together, following the journey with Mr. Ash Mufareh, along the pain, you know, things disappeared and come back. Things will never happen, but it bounce back again. That is what we will tell our generation to come. Those people who come after us, we'll tell them, do you know the pain? Do you know? They will want to listen to you. Maybe paparazzi will stand in front of you. How did you manage? How did you cope? Did you tell me what really, how did, you know, they will be asking you questions that you cannot even answer. You'll be telling them, you say, you know what, I believe in what I did. How much did you put in to make so much? Like all of it. It's not about the amount, but the humanity, the humanitarians you'll be doing. And you tell them, this is what I am doing now. For how much? All of us will be ashamed to tell them how much we put in. But it is just the journey, because they will not even believe you, because at the end of the day, ONPASSIVE is too good to be true. So I will leave it there. Thank you very much for allowing me to speak.
Thank you so much, Collins. That was just awesome. I love this, what you said. The memories will be the joy of the journey and the belief when so many people gave up hope, but we believe, we stayed there. So, and you just said one other thing that was like knowing. One thing will come out of this knowing and understanding is how to recognize a good business. We will never again get into a bad business. So hope, joy, belief, and that's the journey. That's what we'll remember. So thank you so much, Colin, so much. We appreciate you for everything that you do. We love you and appreciate you. Thanks for being here on tonight. And the next person I'm calling, I think she's like probably the sweetest person that that I know. She comes on trivia every single night and she makes us laugh. And oh my gosh, so many things happen there that we just cannot tell, but you have to be there. So Manu, thank you so much. I thank you for everything that you do, for the joy that you bring to us on trivia, and thou shalt not Google. Thank you. Manu, the mic is yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Joyce, for that introduction. Julie Perry, thank you for being in our family. Thank you for showing up with Engineer Mike one night in Ominu webinar. And from that point on, you became a strong member of our family. Thank you for being such a shining star. Thank you for being so much fun and funny. Thank you. Bless your heart for what you're going through. We're going to keep sending prayers to you and every support that we can. Talk about a mindset of gratitude. Yes, we are grateful for so many things, like I said at the beginning. For this family, we learn from each other. It's like having a lantern or a flashlight that walk you through this dark path and meander through and guide you through. We're grateful for that. Attitude of gratitude is healthy for our physique and for immune system. It gives us a sense of belonging, and it has a ripple effect on everybody else. It enhances resilience. It helps us grow at personal level, like Jean so many times mentions, at heart level and outward. Personally, in my professional career, I've noticed how much resilient I am, how much understanding of my patients, and I connect with heart. And I see blessing on every interactions. That's all beautiful. There was never interruption on passing. We are stronger than if we did anything, we're stronger than ever. So I'm grateful for you. Thank you so much and love you all. Bye-bye.
Wow. Queen Sister Minu, thank you. You know, you make me feel so emotional. The tone of your voice is so gentle. We need more of them like that. And Sister Julie definitely needs it because she is in a position where we need to hear more soothing words. And not just her, but any other person who might be in a similar situation that she currently is in. And I urge each and every one of us to continue to have anyone, whether they ask you to pray for them or not, when you're praying, just have that generalized prayer session saying, I want to have in mind as well any other person who might be struggling with one thing or another. It may not necessarily be illness. It may be just something like what Chris said earlier, JOB, just over broke. It could be one of those. So thank you once more. All right, we're going to move on, and I'm going to call on our next speaker will be this wonderful person that I've worked with in so many, I've had the opportunity to work with him over the years, and he walks up and down from one end to the other. He never sits. It does not matter how long the webinar takes. He will stand from the beginning to the end, and he cannot take a break by sitting down. All he does is stand, talk, and do whatever he does best. So I see him looking at me. Dr. Derek, You're most welcome. Please, it's an honor to see you. Dr. Derek, over to you. Yes, I see you stitching your head left and right. Yeah, you look good with your glasses on. Yes, I call Dr. Derek Clark.
Party time.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
see. Peace, blessings, enough, holy, plenty, a lot of lovely love to everyone here, all the kings, all the queens in the house. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it, Queen Debbie. I thought I was just here to occupy space, but thank you very much for this wonderful, awesome opportunity to participate in this program, giving thanks because listen, I have to start first by saying that if it wasn't for Ash Mufare, I would not know any of you. If it wasn't for Ash Mufare, I would not know any of you. I would not know Queen Julie Pierre, most definitely not. I would not know Queen Debbie and Queen Joyce and King Collins and Queen Francine and Queen Chris and Queen Gemma and Queen Lystra and King Eric and King Dr. Bill and oh my goodness. I would not know any of you. And I have come to appreciate, and it's a major gratitude with a lot of loving attitude that I really love you all. Really appreciate it. When Ash Mufare started in July 2018, as King Collins just reminded us, that he started with a spreadsheet. Can you imagine a spreadsheet? And listen, watch this now. By December, we're talking about when Go Founders came on, between December and January, you're talking about in the area of 10,000 founding members, Can you imagine you trying to put things together on a spreadsheet with about 12,000 people? Come on, man. You have to give that man enough props. Whole heap of props. A spreadsheet with 10,000 approximately December to January. 10,000 people. Spreadsheet. Come on. I have to elaborate on that a little longer. But I have to scratch my head because I know I won't do that. Personally. No spreadsheet. Goodness. No spreadsheet. And then by January 2020, we're talking about 56,000 founding members. And when we usher in January 2021, we're talking about 480,000 founding members. And then January 2022, we hit the sound barrier and we went over the million. Can you imagine? And we close it down in June 2022 with 1,455,793 founding members. And then along the way, some of us don't have the right mindset. And I thank Julie Pierre for this webinar that deals with the mindset, because 28,000 people drop off. So we are now at 1,427,483 founding members, because a lot of persons did not see the vision that Ash Mufare want to accumulate. And so word of mouth is how all of this happened. Word of mouth. We didn't have no television broadcast, nothing. Word of mouth. You know, you tell me, I tell somebody else tell them, and it moves into the direction that it is, where we are all one big happy family, which I want to thank and appreciate and salute Queen Julie Peer for establishing the empowering humanity, because that is Ash Mufare's vision, and she catch the vision, and all of us here catch the vision, because whether we're lifting up humanity or we empowering humanity, that's the vision. So if you don't have that mindset, I hope by this celebration of 1 year with Julie Peer, you and I will adopt the mindset to empower humanity, because that's the right mindset to have. And if you don't have that mindset, then you're going to follow a lot of people and jump off buildings and do all of those things, because they don't have the right mindset. Now, Ash Mufareh says that he's taking care of the physical, which is the money and the business. This totally automated business with tools to take care of everything that it needs to take care of in the business. You and I don't have to try to code anything. You and I don't have to try to put anything together. You and I don't have to try to build any business model. You and I don't have to really advertise and all of those. We don't have to do any of that. The physical part of the business is being taken care of. And so the other part of the business is the mental. And I am thankful again to Queen Julie Peer and this platform and all the persons involved in this platform that we have pushed mindset, because that is the most important aspect of any business. As according to Ash Mufareh, he always let us know that 20% is business and 80% the heart and the mindset of the business. And if we're not into that, then listen, start, read, educate ourselves, think and grow rich. Secret of the millionaire mind. Start to pour these things into our cranium. The Bible, a lot of wisdom is right there. Unfortunately, this is a God-given business. So we don't have to look left, we don't have to look right. Look forward. Let us, like the horses in the race, put on the blinkers so that we don't get distracted over here. We don't get distracted over here, because all we're looking at is on passive. Blazing the trail with King Ash Mufareh and his brand spanking new team that is moving the business once again forward. So if you haven't realized by now, we are in the OES once again, and oh my goodness, it is a Catawampus time. Mercy. So listen, get on the program. The physical, Ash Mufareh, the mental, we need to deal with it. Let us get our mental capacity in gear so that Ash and this ONPASSIVE business, coupled with all the webinars going on, especially with this webinar with Queen Julie Peer and her team, as we celebrate 1 year, 1 year of developing ourselves, because that's what it's about. That's what webinar is about now, And if you don't get that, then you're in the wrong place. Webinars should be about preparing us, preparing our mindset, that when the plenty come, we don't squander it. When the plenty come, we don't fool ourselves with it. We put it to good use and lift up or empower humanity. And so let us be grateful. Let us have this attitude of gratitude. Yes, the funds don't come as yet in the way that we think it should, but watch it now. It is on time. Let us get that, because listen, Disney, Walt Disney, Roy and Walt Disney started Walt Disney Company all the way back in 1923. And it took them 76 years. 76 years. I'm not listening to me, you know. I don't think I'm gonna listen. 76 years that business took before it started to flourish. And we just gone 5-6 years and people getting downhearted and disheartened because we don't have the right mindset. Please, let us focus on mindset. Let us come to webinars and focus on mindset and be grateful for where we are positioned in this business. The last update that I saw in the OES is that within 6 hours of bringing back the OES, there was already 12,500,000 people knocking on ONPASSIVE door. Can you imagine? We don't understand what that means, you know, King Engineer Mike. We don't understand what that means. I don't think we understand what that means. That means if, you know, let us use a round figure, 1 million founding members. That means you get 12 person come to your business ready to go. They're not looking, they're not scratching them head, and this is targeted traffic. They're looking, they want what we have. So if each of us get 12, watch this now. If each of us got 12, you multiply that by 25%, and this is one product, Connect. Multiply that by 25%, and see how much you get. And then multiply that by 30, because this was 6 hours in one day, you know. Multiply that by 30, and see how much you get. People, this is fantabulous era of this business. Not 76 years, not 14 years like Facebook, not 13 years like Apple. No, this is just 6 years, 5-6 years, give and take. That's it. And we are in the direction, not looking for customer, but have them already, ready, waiting. Let us, as we celebrate with Julie Pierre, really celebrate ONPASSIVE, because Ash Mufare have poured years of growth mindset in us. It's just that we're not listening, because all we're listening, most of us listening for is, and then we're going to get some money and some bonus. That's all we're listening for. So we miss most of what he says. So he has poured growth mindset into us for a number of years. And so I decree and I declare that all of us here on Empowering Humanity celebrating with Queen Julie Pierre, that as we covered 5 years already in the journey, even though the launch started approximately 2 years, because remember it was 2022 during that FIFA World Cup in November that we actually went to the public. We actually started. That is the starting date, really. Now 2018, 2022. Let us recognize that just with the 2 years of our launch, just 2 years of our launch, we are way ahead of the game than every company on the planet that has come up and rise up. Didn't start in any basement, didn't start in any college dorm. No, we started at the top. At the top. We're not understanding at all, you know. We started at the top. When we talk about the top, we talk about the top. That's where we started. Not in a basement. As many of these big giant business today, that's where they started. Let us, in this journey, that we salute Ash Mufareh and his family and the brand spanking new tech team. And as we celebrate this first year of Julie Pierre and empowering humanity, we celebrate with her with gratitude coming from God, that we are here involved at a time as this. I thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Dr. Derek. Thank you. If anyone did not capture anything that you said, the mindset is the primary thing that I gathered there, which we all know is very important, not just in our ONPASSIVE journey, but preparing ourselves for what will come afterwards, and the attitude for gratitude. And coming from you, you know how everyone receives it very well. It's very well said. You articulated a lot of things that we take for granted. Yes, our CEO has promised us that physical, but the 20% is the mindset which we have to work on by ourselves individually. We appreciate you very much, Dr. Derek, and thank you. Thank you for showing us the way and for always reminding us of where we were years ago and the journey and where we currently are. Those statistics is a reminder that we should not give up hope. If you did not have something to look forward to, this is a reminder right now. Thank you, Dr. Derek, once more. All right, I'm going to call on our Sister Francine. Please, you're most welcome, and over to you. Awesome.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you. Thank you, Julie, for inviting me here. It's quite late where I am, but since I joined this meeting, I feel so good. And the positive vibes that are going around are really, really inspiring. Thank you, Julie. And we keep on praying for all the situation we could go through right now. I have special prayers for you, thinking about what your family is going through. Coming to the topic we are elaborating tonight, I am really happy and thrilled to see how far we have come from. I would not go through everything Dr. Derek just said, but this is good to always remember who we are, where we are coming from. At the same time, I would love us to reflect on the array of people we are within ONPASSIVE. We are coming from very different backgrounds. And the miracle is that Ash Mufareh has put us together to build something very strong. Myself, I met so many people, valuable people within ONPASSIVE. And what is maybe something that could help is for us to learn how to develop this capacity of giving thanks, this capacity of being generous in order to meet the vision Mr. Mufareh had at the very beginning when he started this dream of ONPASSIVE. It takes from a dream to build something. Everything surrounding us came from a dream. Someone one day just dreamed of having that bulb to give us electricity. Somebody one day just dreamed of having a car, a bike. Whatever we have in life came from somebody's dream, and that dream became a reality. So we have to embrace the challenges that goes with it, because whenever we have a dream, people will start telling us, you are just dreaming, this is not, it cannot happen, it cannot. They say that because they are external to your dream. But you vision your dream and you know what to do in order to make that vision perfectly sustainable and tangible. So we have to cultivate that spirit in ourselves. And something I have learned with ONPASSIVE is how to face the setback. Each one of us is going through setbacks, but what has happened to us the past months was really terrible for many of us. I think particularly of Mr. Mufareh. Can we imagine that he had the dream and some other people came just to break the dream? So during those setbacks, I remember seeing a CEO, very peaceful, very positive, coming in front of us with humility and talking to us just to update on what is going on behind the scene. So he knew exactly how to face the setbacks. And this is something we are learning with ONPASSIVE, with this big family we have here. And each one of us has setbacks. Most of the time, Chris comes and he says, we are celebrating birthdays. We are celebrating, we are praying for 1, 2, 3 people. And this is something really important for us to grow. This is really important for us in order to become the better versions of ourselves, to acknowledge our setbacks and learn how to keep on moving with those setbacks, which becomes like part of us. We don't like it being in difficulties, but we have to acknowledge them and keep on moving with them in order to get success. And I am really, really happy because ONPASSIVE has been this family where we learn on a daily basis. Doing these webinars is the best university I have ever attended, because not only we built a relationship, but we become stronger because we realize that we are building some values that are no more part of the world we live in. If we look at the world we live in, it's fast gains, money, and some other values that are not really making us grow free, grow happy, and grow healthy. So ONPASSIVE is that place we come, thanks to our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh, and where we build ourselves. We become stronger, we become healthier, and I just want to thank each one of us for that. I would not say much, I would just say thank you. And every day when we wake up and when we go back to bed, we have to be thankful because we have come to meet ONPASSIVE, and each one of us, we are a source of life for one another within ONPASSIVE. Maybe we don't realize it, but it's something really, really huge we have here, this family of ONPASSIVE. And I want to express my gratitude again to Julie for inviting me here, and mostly to our CEO, and let you know that we are one family to back up each other, and we are here to stay and to share success together. The success that lifts everyone up. No one will be behind. We are together to win together. Thank you very much.
Thank you too, Sister Francine. Thank you. And yes, you are absolutely right. A lot of things that happened to us in reality were actually came out of our dreams. When you dream and you believe in that dream, you find every means to make sure that you execute it. And we are living the dream of our CEO because this is his dream that he decided to share and not keep it for himself. And he is such a generous person, because if he was not generous, we will not be partaking in his dream. So we appreciate you for coming to celebrate with our sister Julie Pierre, and we appreciate your very kind words. Thank you once more, Sister Francine. Sister Joyce, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie, and thank you for everyone for just spoke. We are just excited and we are moving on. And I know so many have so many wonderful things to say and in celebration of Julie. And I know Pastor Ron has to leave, so we're going to call you next. Pastor Ron, if you would open the mic up. Thank you for everything that you've done, that you shared so much with us. We appreciate you. And if the mic is yours, if you can unmute and speak. Thank you. Pastor Ronald Hayes.
Hi, Sister Joyce. I put it in chat. This Pastor Tony. We was at a stop just waiting, but we had to leave from that stop, so he's driving at this time. But he wanted to tell Sister Judy that he truly loved her, and congratulations on her 1 year. And he is praying for her daughter, and we will be sending a love gift and a seed unto her, because we all about sowing seed in ministry and in the lives of our friends. See a need, meet a need, sow the seed. So we will be blessing them. God bless you all, and we look forward to our next meetings.
Thank you, Pastor Tony. Tell him thank you so much. We appreciate him and everything that he does, and I know that Julie really appreciates it. So thank you so much, Pastor Ron, for your kind words of encouragement. Thank you. And I know that we have someone here that is, we just really want to get her in here. My beautiful sister, the voice, the one and only Robin Noble. And we would love to, we're praying for you. We love you, and we thank you for everything that you do. And Robin, if you can open your mic, we'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much.
Let me call her real quick, Joyce. I just put her on assignment. Hold on.
Okay, thank you, Chris, so much for doing that. So Robin Noble, as soon as Robin comes back, we will definitely get her in there. We appreciate you so much, Robin. And so the next person I'm going to call is
Joyce, hello. I'm so sorry if I can
That's
still
okay.
speak for a moment.
Yes.
I'm
Welcome,
sorry.
Robin. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Good evening.
Okay.
And I'm so sorry. I had to.
So
Give me 1 second. Something's playing extra.
I got them for you, Robin. You should be okay. Thank you. Sorry about that. Thank you. Let me see.
Unmute yourself, Rob. They muted you. Unmute yourself again.
Sorry, guys, we're coordinating the background, and maybe I unmute myself accidentally. Sister Robin, over to you. The mic is yours, please.
There we go. Is that better?
Yes.
There's no extra recording. Thank you. I'm sorry, I popped off because unfortunately tomorrow is a full day, early day. But I did just want to come on for a moment to say our future is here. And congratulations to Julie for what you've done this past year and what you have brought forward through your webinars, bringing the people together, bringing founders together, the topics you've chosen. Absolutely incredible. Our future is here. And paying attention to those words, the past is what has brought us to this point. The past is what creates our future. And right now, in our present, as we move forward, we are in the process of creating our future. So when we chose to join ONPASSIVE, whether it's 2, 3, 4, 6 years ago, we were at a certain point in our lives. But throughout all of this time period, everything that we've done, every decision we've made, every step we have taken has brought us to this, which is now our future from when we joined ONPASSIVE. And the journey and what we have learned and the people that we have been united with, from Ash to everybody else on the screen to people around the world, is huge. We must realize our Creator gave us life. Whomever we believe as God and who we pray to and who we believe in, they created us as perfect beings. In our physical form, we were given free will. And through that free will, we have made choices. And some of those choices have been good ones, some of them slightly less than, some of them have taken us in a detour, some of us have taken straight to our goals. But all of that is creating steps moving forward into our future. The mindset that we have with all of this will see us through the trials and tribulations, the joys, the upsets, the sadnesses, and the celebrations. And it will help us in how we manage through all of that. It's tough when things don't go the way we thought they would. It's tough when we lose somebody near and dear to us. It's tough when our health takes a turn, either our own or a loved one. And we somehow have to find the strength to help the others, to support ourselves, and to move forward. And all of this is going to show up as a stone in our journey and in our path moving into our future. We have no idea what the next day is. Tomorrow's our future. 6 months is our future. 2 years, 10 years, 20 years is our future. And what are we creating now to make that a more beautiful, a more passionate, a more caring, loving, generous, encompassing, inclusive future? So the mindset that we've had, and please give yourselves, we must give ourselves credit that we were all in certain capacities of employment, education, careers, even prior to ONPASSIVE. But ONPASSIVE has helped to bring out qualities within us that for many we didn't even know we had. And for those that felt that we had it, it has also empowered, nurtured, and brought them out stronger. I think the one thing we can all say is that we are a little to a lot different to when we first joined and before we met each other. And I know that I'm extremely blessed. I'm very, very touched by the outpouring of love and prayers and support that I've been receiving. And tomorrow is the first day for me of a long journey, starting with the hospitals. And I just am so grateful that so many of you on the screen and those who may hear this beautiful webinar of mindset, and congratulations to Julie, we're together because we care about each other so much. And I'm very touched and very blessed by everything that has been showered upon me. And I thank you all so much. And I look forward to hopefully coming back and popping in when I can, where I can, when I have the strength and the ability, and that everything goes well. So take good care of yourselves, take care of each other, continue doing what we all want to see done through ONPASSIVE and through the future as we start again right now and we move all of this forward. Thank you, everybody. Good night. And I hope I'll be in touch in a few days again. Take good care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Robin, so much for your
Sister
kind
Robin?
words and for your
Okay.
encouragement. We love and appreciate you so much for coming on tonight. And God is going to see you through. We are praying for you. We're praying for a blessing and for healing and for your journey as you begin your journey on this week. We love you. We support you. And anything that you need, we're here for you. So thank you for popping on and for supporting Julie. I know she appreciates it so much and everything that you're going through. You are one of the strongest women that I know. So you are blessed, you are loved, you are appreciated, and we are totally standing with you and behind you. So thank you again, Robin, so much for just being who you are, for everything that you do. And we look so forward to seeing you back strong, regenerated, blessed, and blessing us so much with your voice. So continue to shine, Robin. We love you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And the next person I'm going to call is a beautiful, Chris calls them the twins. So we are just so blessed to have our beautiful sister and friend, Listra. She's one of the sweetest persons I know as well, too. So we love you, Listra. Thank you for everything that you do, and welcome. The mic is yours. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Sister Joyce, Sister Debbie. You guys always do such a great job here with your moderating. I got to learn to do that like you guys do. You're wonderful. But anyway, we're here because of Julie Peer. Julie, thank you for the invitation. I know I'm not always on your webinars because of the time frame, but I try to come when I can. And it's always good. You have persevered, and look how far you've come. 1 year today. Unbelievable. But not really, because we know that you are a person that go after what you want. And you wanted this webinar to work, and it did for 1 whole year. And we know that many years will come, and you will still be holding on to this because it's your dream. And here you are. Even though you're going through everything that you are right now, you've persevered and you do not give up. You still come here to trivia and everything because that's who you are. You have drawn your strength from your faith, and you have persevered because of God's grace. And that is so amazing. And I know it's because too you love Mr. Ash, you love ONPASSIVE, and you love your ONPASSIVE family. I know that you've had this crew behind you for this year. Engineer Mike, Sister Debbie, Sister Joyce, Dr. Benny, Doctors Pat and John. They're the strength behind you. And I'm sure you're very grateful for all of them. So I want you to keep on keeping on doing what you're doing. We're here with you with everything you are going through right now. You know we are. All we do is pray. It's all we can do now. Pray for you, Robin, Peter Rogers, Harold Fox, and all others that need that touch from God. And you know what? He's here for us. He's here for us. All we got to do is keep on praying. Miracles do happen, even in the world today. Miracles happen. So we will hold on to that. We will hold on to God in prayer constantly for everyone in need of it. And we will also hold on because ONPASSIVE is where we're all meant to be. This is why we're all here. We wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Mr. Ash has brought this to us. It is for the founders, affiliates, and everyone who wants to be here. So we have decided to stay the course, and that is what we will keep on doing. Everybody has said everything else. I don't have much more to say except, Julie, keep it up. Thank you, thank you, thank you for doing all that you do. God continue to bless you. Thank you, Sister Joyce and Sister Debbie. It's great to see you all again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Listra. It's always nice to see you and always nice to hear from you. You just bring so much joy and positivity and that smile and your love. We love you. Thank you so much. And now I'm going to turn it over to my beautiful sister, Debbie. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Joyce. Very much appreciate everything and everyone who has spoken before now. I see a lot of beautiful faces here, and just coming up next, I see her. She's dressed in a beautiful ONPASSIVE color, which one of the ONPASSIVE colors, red. Sister Gemma, you're most welcome. I know Canada is very highly represented tonight. Please, you can go ahead. The
Hello,
microphone is
everyone.
yours.
I am so happy to be here, and thank you, Sister Joyce, Sister Debbie, and everyone else who have spoken before. Everyone have said everything I want to say. So there's not much for me to say beside Julie. I love you. I am so happy that you keep in touch with me almost every day and always have me in your orbit. And I am so happy that you have made it to 1 year. Could not have happened to a nicer person. I love you, dear. Thank you.
Thank you, Queen Gemma, and appreciate it. I'm sure Sister Julie also loves the fact that you made time to be able to spend the evening with us. So thank you once more. And at this point, I'm going to call on our sister, Queen Nadu, Queen Dr. Nadu Lawson in the house. Over to you, sis, and welcome.
Thank you very much, my sister Queen. I'm like the underdog of the group. Yes. So happy to be here with you, Sister Julie Pierre. I know you are working hard, and the one I really appreciate is that you are doing a lot without noise. You have to be there and see and believe. So I believe in what you are doing. If not, I won't be behind you. I hate hypocrisy. So from there, I'm going to say being grateful is something that I use every single day. Being able to open my eyes every day is a blessing. To be able to move and put my feet and move it one after another one for minutes, for hours, those are my blessings. I'm grateful for having this family ONPASSIVE. I don't know where I will be without this opportunity. Now, we all want to earn, but before getting there, we have to make the first step and find the place where we can learn. Once we learn, are we going to keep it for ourselves? No. We are going to practice what we learn to gain experience. That experience that we gain is the one that we have to share with others. Because if we are sitting and getting stuff for other people all the time, we will be frustrated and develop a kind of sadness. Share with people who are sharing with you, level up, and now you can secure a spot, a place, and be happy with others. Once you start doing that, you are strong. Then you can start collecting the fruits of your labor that we are calling apples. Those apples we fall, we will pick them up and we will know how to use them to empower other people around us. Why? Because we have the experience and we know how we get them. Our surrounding is very important for us if we want to follow our leader, Ash Mufareh's vision. Have it for you is the first thing. Don't forget where you are coming from. You left some people behind. You know how to go to the television station. You know how to have a microphone everywhere to fulfill what you want to do in your life. Steady, slowly, you will achieve something. Everywhere you are, do your thing. Don't wait to be at the big picture to be recognized. Our Lord, who sent us to this world for the believer, knows where you are. Anything that he left you with, he knows that you can carry it. If it was too much for you, he will not give it to you. So we are going to continue this journey so we can talk about it, be happy, and surrounded by happy people to make the change that we all here are wishing for. Thank you very much, my sister Julie Pierre, to have us. This is what I'm going to say. Happy anniversary, and continue doing what you are doing. We do appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Queen, Dr. Nadu. Thank you very much. I know that you started by saying honesty, that you do believe in honesty. And yes, this is a platform where everyone is very honest with themselves. And we are following the mindset of the person who came up with the vision of creating this. Sister Julie Pierre said, empowering humanity, and that has been her passion, and she's honest about it, and the followers are equally doing the same, like every ONPASSIVian. We appreciate you and thank you for sharing with us tonight. And I'm going to move to our sister Nerol. Yeah, I know. You're most welcome. I know being in Australia with the time difference, you've been very patient. Most welcome. Over to you, sis.
Thank you so much, Debbie and Joyce, and thank you. It's an honor to be here. In the beginning, when I was able to come along, I learnt so much from this platform. So thank you so much to you all, and to you, Julie, a wonderful and happy first year. Now, you know, I'm a little bit different, right? Maybe some people call me a little strange. And that's okay, because out of the box is great. Thank you, Chris. But I put together a little something because, you know, if you've seen any of my little videos, I put together a Australian animal characteristics towards our new tech team. So I thought I'd do the same for you, Julie. Bring a little bit of lightheartedness to the celebration. So I just I'm going to read it because I'm not that good at this. Yeah, anyway. Julie, your story is one of strength, determination, and unwavering dedication. Much like the resilient Australian animals that thrive despite challenges, you are a shining example within the community. In the wild of Australia, animals like the kangaroo and the koala navigate harsh conditions, adapting and thriving through their unique resilience. Julie, you mirror this strength. Don't let me get upset. Like a kangaroo that keeps hopping forward despite obstacles, you face challenges head on, never letting them slow you down. Your persistence and positive attitude shine through. The Australian animal, when we talk about the kangaroo, it's one of the main animals in the world that can't go backwards. Okay, it can only go forward, so it has to hit those challenges head on every time without having that ability to go back. Our love for ONPASSIVE, and I'm talking to each and every one of you with this message, is the foundation of our journey. You believe deeply in the potential of this technology to transform businesses and empower individuals. Just as the koala clings to the eucalyptus trees for sustenance, Julie, you hold on to your belief in the vision of ONPASSIVE, just as we all do. Finding growth and opportunity in every step. Your journey is a testament to the idea that with a strong spirit, like the Australian wildlife, you resemble anyone can achieve their goals. Your story is an inspiring reminder to keep moving forward. Stay true to your passions and embrace the possibilities that come with each new day. With your tenacity and love for ONPASSIVE, you continue to inspire others to adapt, grow, and believe in a better future. Happy first anniversary, Julie. Thank you for this empowering humanity platform. And for those who support you on this beautiful platform, because together we are stronger. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Queen Narelle. Wow, that's very emotional. You know, I just learned something about the kangaroo. This is what Julie Pierre is: forward ever, backward never. So she's as strong as that kangaroo that doesn't go backward. I learned that from every day is a learning curve, and I just learned that from you now. I knew of the kangaroos and all of that, but I did not know that special feature which our sister possesses. And thank you very much for those strong, sweet words. We need more people like you to not only continue to remind us of the strength that we have, because some of that strength is based on what we see our CEO go through. If he can handle all challenges that have been coming his way, there's nothing that we cannot handle for ourselves. So that's a very strong message. I hope if there's a possibility to give that right up, so Sister Julie can keep it to remind her of what you just read out, because you wrote it from your heart. It's coming from deep down inside, and it should something that should be remembered in the future. Come in the future, there's going to be an opportunity to listen to that again. It's very well put. Thank you once more. All right, I'm going to pass the microphone back to my co-host, Sister Joyce, please.
Thank you, Debbie, so much. And thank you for everyone that spoke. previous. We just really love it. Love everything that you're saying and how you're supporting Julie, and she really needs that, especially right now. So thank you. The next person we're going to move right on, I'm going to bring on. He's been waiting patiently, and he's always behind the scenes. He does so much for everyone. And, you know, I call him my big brother. And we always say a brother from another mother, but he is a person that just loves everyone. He supports everyone, and he would give you the shirt off of his back. Can't wait to be in his living room real soon. And we remember that Melvin is the first person that's going to be there. No one other than the one and only Marty DeGarmo. Thank you, Marty. Welcome for everything that you do. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. If I do give you the shirt off my back, you're going to get lost in it. But anyway, first thing I want to say, we were talking about gratitude. Congratulations, Julie, on 1 year. I am proud to call you my sister from another mister. You're a wonderful human being. One of the main things I've learned in ONPASSIVE is find people using your heart, and you've got a big heart. So I want to thank you for that. You're a lot of fun. You're super smart. You scare me to death sometimes, but that's okay. I didn't have to say that part. But thank you very much for that, and thank you for being who you are. The other part of gratitude was, for me, I had a dream years ago that as time went on, I thought it's just a dream. It can't happen. That maybe, you know, when I came online 20 years ago, that the dream would be everybody gets the same pitch. Everybody can hit a home run. Everybody can score a run. Everybody can kick a field goal. Wishful thinking, very naive. And the more I got into business online, I found out the more I thought it's just not possible. But then along comes someone like Mr. Mufareh, who his dream is for us to live our dream. And the unique part of it is, we always talk about a unicorn company and all that. Ash is a unicorn. I've never seen another one. He has the resources, he has the brains, and definitely has the heart. And he doesn't give up. He doesn't even give himself a way out. He built ONPASSIVE with no fire escape, do or die. And for him to do that, to be able to take all of us somewhere where, let's face it, we probably would never make it. But I don't think anybody's here by accident. I think Ash drew people, and people were attracted to ONPASSIVE for the exact same reason. Yes, we all need money. Raising 3 grandchildren, I don't have to tell you, you need money. But we got so much more with the friendship, the family. I see everybody here every day. I can call anybody. We've laughed, we've cried together, we've joked together, we've done dumb things together, but it's all fun. And it's the first company I was in where there's no walls, there's no religion dividing us, there's no color or tall, fat, ugly, skinny, bald-headed. Sorry, Mike. But all those things don't matter. ONPASSIVE is colorblind. It doesn't care who you are, doesn't care where you came from. In fact, the heart of your life is right now, ONPASSIVE wants you. ONPASSIVE wants to change you. And the more I learn about it and find out who he is and what he's doing, not only did my dreams come true, it was better than my dream could have been, the more I'm in it. And to meet people like Julia in this webinar, and when I first met Julie, I think it was in trivia, I'm not sure, but I knew right away. I said, wow, she's special. And I wasn't wrong, because I met her heart. And if you go and you get the right mindset of ONPASSIVE, okay? There's all kinds of mindset. I think the best mindset we can have is ONPASSIVE mindset, which Ash started. When you give, and when you give, you will receive. The abundance we will have will be more than we ever could have dreamt of. But the reason we were given this opportunity, my belief, is Ash did 98%, we do too. And how do we represent Ash? We become mini Ashes. We share this thing with as many people as we can. We bless people as much as we can. The world may not be a different color, but it's going to be a different tint. And it's going to be because of us. Yes, 1 million of us did say yes, but there's billions that are going to come. Ash knew if he built it, they would come. And trust me, one of the main reasons they're going to come is through you, through us. So walk ONPASSIVE, be ONPASSIVE, talk ONPASSIVE, believe in yourself, because that's ONPASSIVE. 100% who you are. I mean, everybody here that I've seen has grown in ONPASSIVE. Did ONPASSIVE make you? No. ONPASSIVE was the fertile ground that let you grow, and you felt you could. You knock down, I don't deserve it. Yes, you do. I can't do that. Yes, you can. I don't know how. Get those words out of your vocabulary, and you'll find out. And I see people doing it subconsciously, whatever. People are moving forward, walking forward, marching forward. And when all I owe for this beautiful platform and the people and Mr. Mufareh and what he's done, all I have to do is pay it forward and share this with as many people as I can. And let me tell you, when we get the full package, because the full package of ONPASSIVE is not just financial freedom. It's loving, caring, giving, helping. Because remember, my goal, my passion is not the same as everybody else. But if in your mind, your goal becomes giving somebody something that they want in life, shining the light on others, and if everybody does that, if you leverage ONPASSIVE 1 million people, what's this world going to look like in 4 years? And who's going to do that? The Julies, the Joyces, the Debbie, the Narelle, Sherry, Kiana, Vittel, all of you here, Mamadou, Engineer Mike, Lister doing that little Vogue pose of hers. Caught you again. There we go. But no, I mean, we're blessed. And really, I understand why we don't know 100% because we don't. But use your imagination. Because whatever you think, you're wrong. However good you think it's going to be, you're wrong. When somebody has the audacity, Mr. Mufareh, to say to 1 million people, you're not dreaming big enough, I believe he sees something we don't see yet. And I believe for the first time in 6 years, he's finally with the team he was meant to be with. And people say, well, why didn't that happen 5 years ago? I don't know. I don't know why it took the Egyptians 40 years to go to the promised land. When you look on it on a map, it takes 11 days by walking. Whole lot of walking in circles. Why? Because the people that started may not deserve to be at the end. So if you're here, you deserve it. You should be here. If some people aren't, they weren't meant to be. But yes, I'm truly grateful. This comes on every Wednesday. Julie, you went every week. Boom, boom, boom. And I know there's weeks you go, what am I going to do? Who am I going to get? But you never quit. Listen, I've been knocked down, trust me. A lot of times it was self-induced. I knocked myself down. But as Les Brown said, if you can look up, you can get up. And today is temporary. Everything is temporary. Walk who you want to be who you want to be, and you will be that person. It's in you. How do I know it's in you? You're an unpassive. You've already been filtered out from the rest. So we keep moving forward, and we're gonna shine the light on a lot of people, and we're gonna change the world. And I'll tell you what, how many people do you remember because of how much money they had? No, you remember them for what they did. You remember them for who they were. And you're going to look back when people come up and you thought, man, this journey sucks. It will be a gold mine. People will come to Julie and say, wait a minute, you were one of the original founders? Yeah, I was here when? I was here during this. You're kidding me. And want to know that story. So we should cherish the journey. And I think I'm done talking. Anyway, thank you very much.
Thank you, Marty, so much. I mean, I love hearing you speak. You bring so much wisdom, and you said so much, and I love what you said. It's like people aren't remembered for how much money they have, but it's for what they do. And then you said that Ash's dream is for us to live our dream. I mean, who does that? I mean, who does that? That's so wonderful. You said so many wonderful things, and I just love it that the friendships that we've made here, like you said, we've laughed together, we've cried together, we've done silly things together, but together we are one. And you said the world may not be a different color, but it will be a different tint. And I love that. So thank you so much. And when you said that Ash does 98%, we do 2%. When does that ever happen? Oh my gosh, not in a million years. And I know that we are all so blessed to be a part of this opportunity, to be in this place at this time, that it was destined for us to be here. It's like we're not here by accident, like you said. It was destined that we're here, and for such a time as this. What a great time of celebration, and what a great time and a great place to be in. We're in the right place at the right time. And the next person that I'm calling on is going to be my friend, my brother. We talk often, and he is a person that I love to hear. He has so much wisdom as well. My brother and friend, Vattel Smart. That name just goes with him so well. Thank you, Vattel. The mic is yours. Welcome.
Okay, Sister Joyce. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Not even the hurricane will keep me away from this tonight. I remember last week about this time we were ducking Hurricane Milton here in Florida. Could hear the wind beckering out my door, and I was there shooting videos. So I want to say, Sister Julie, thank you very much. Tonight, we're going to be shining the light on you. And we are shining the light on you because we know what you've been going through. But you're here. And I will say, congratulations, my dear, for one heck of a fulfilling year with this wonderful forum of yours. I enjoyed very much. I learned a lot from it. And I learned a lot from also participating in it. Mr. Julie, your story inspires me very much. It's all about your ambition. It's all about your motivation. It's all about you achieving your own realistic dreams. It's all about your work ethics and your desire. It's all about your sense of purpose. That's the reason why you're here. And it's the reason why we are shining the light on you tonight. And I know what you're going through with your daughter, but our prayers are with you. Our prayers are with Sister Robin Noble, who just spoke. We all are going through a lot of different things at different times. Last Saturday, one of my best friends in ONPASSIVE, you know, we had to bury him last Saturday. And my sister Vinette and I, we lost our good friend who brought my sister into ONPASSIVE during the COVID era. And he left us. But we're here. We're here to fulfill the sense of purpose that you, Sister Julie, have instilled in us. And we are so grateful and we're so full of gratitude for all you have been doing for us. The growth mindset is indeed, I can learn to do anything I want to do. That's what I get from that growth mindset. And I'm sure I've seen you grow, Sister Julie, from being nervous until look at you now. Look at you now, you're no longer nervous. You just sit it out at the park every time I listen to you talk. And we thank God we are grateful for our founder, Mr. Ash Mufareh, the man who brought us all together as one family. Look at us. Look at us, one big family from all over the world, together. We would never have known each other without ONPASSIVE and without Mr. Ash Mufareh. My friend Chris Johnson, Marty Gama, Mamadou, all of these folks, Engineer Mike, Dr. Benny, Dr. John, Dr. Patience, Mr. Jeannie. I could go on and on. It's all because of Mr. Ash Mufareh, because Dr. Bill, how can I ever leave you out? It's all because of our CEO, Ash Mufareh, who brought us together to fulfill our dreams and our purpose in life. So we look on you, Sister Julie, as a solid rock that will allow us to grow, that will allow us to educate ourselves and our future generation that Mr. Ash is giving to us. And we have spoke about hurricane. Even though the hurricane was devastating, I want you to keep all the people in Florida and all over North Carolina in your prayers. Because, you know, a lot of people are hurting right now. And I'm sure you've been watching the news and see what's going on. But guess what? There's another hurricane coming. Category 5. It's called Hurricane ONPASSIVE. So, guess what? Are you guys ready for it? Are you ready for ONPASSIVE? That's the question. Are you really, really ready for the challenge? Have you checked all the boxes and make sure that all of them are checked right? Do you know the power of CatMo? If you do, then I think you're ready. Because we're here, we're going to be eradicating hunger and starvation. How can I ever forget one of my favorite products in ONPASSIVE, Oh Bless? As we're here to change the world and make it a better place. Eradicate famine and starvation and corruption. Eradicate lack of education. And so we are grateful to Mr. Ash Mufareh for having brought us and shown us the way. And tonight, Sister Julie, we appreciate you. We love you. We are praying for you. And all the blessings to all my friends, you know. And the word is love, Love. God bless you all. Back to you, my friend, Sister Joyce.
Thank you, Brother Mattel. We're just so glad to have you back and that God brought you through everything that you've gone through in this past few months. And we've been praying for you as well. And we'll continue to pray for you. Thank you. We're glad for your health and your strength. Thank you for being back and your kind words to Julie. And just always love hearing you. Yes, we are family. Would have never known any of you without ONPASSIVE and without Ash bringing this movement to us. So thank you again so much, Brother Patel. We appreciate you and we love you. And now we're going to call my beautiful sister. She is, I mean, I have so many sweet people in my life that I've met recently and just love them and love you so much, Kiana. We just appreciate you for everything that you do, for your support, for your positive attitude, and for everything that you bring to ONPASSIVE. The mic is yours and welcome. And thank you for being here tonight. Kiana, thank you.
Thank you, Joyce and Sister Debbie. Julie, this is huge. This is really huge for you. You were, when you first came and started going on webinars, you weren't recognized and you came and visited us on trivia and you met other people and you became a whole different person. You gained the courage, you gained the trust of other people, you gained our love, and you gained hope in everything that you wanted to do. And we are here still with you as you've grown and become who you've become. And starting this empowerment, like especially, at the time when people were leaving, like someone else was saying, and people were like starting to just not trust in ONPASSIVE or the things that were going on. And you started this empowerment, and that helped a lot of us. That helped a lot of people. And you're loved, truly are loved by many of us, and believe that from the bottom of all of our hearts. And you've got God in your heart, you have love in your heart, you're a funny person, you have hope, you give us hope, and you just have a gratitude that we can all see. And I love you for all of that. And I know you'll be growing and doing this empowerment for many years to come. And as we're all gaining all our apples and deciding what we're going to do, we're all going to come back here and celebrate things with you in an empowering way, in a humanitarian way. And as far as growth, for me, even with ONPASSIVE, everyone here that has said anything, absolutely anything in any webinar that I've listened to, you've all given me growth. And there's people here that push me to speak and to be more open. And, it's people like Chris and Marty and Manu when I first came on to show my face. And I'll always be grateful for Manu and Chris and Marty and, even Alicia and Julie that made me come on and do something. And it's just given me that growth. And I've believed in ONPASSIVE even so much more because of all of you. And I know that we're all giving everybody growth by encouragement and acknowledgement and recognition and support and love to each and every one of us. And I truly am grateful to know everyone, grateful to be here, grateful that I've even been chosen by God and everyone that's been a part of this. And I wish all of you all much love from me, and forever love, and love for your family, for your future, for your children, everyone that comes to you through ONPASSIVE. We will all be here to support everyone through thick and thin, through joy and sadness, and we'll pray for everyone for joy and sadness. And I truly love you all, and Julie, I hope you know how much I really care about you and Chloe. And it just saddens my heart, and I'm so hopeful that everything will be good and that God will continue to be on your side, and Robin, and oh my gosh, and everyone else that's going through anything really sad. We just all have to believe, and I'm grateful. I'm just grateful for everyone. Thank you.
Wow. Sister Kiana, thank you so much. You all, when I hear you speak, it's like, boy, I'm almost teary. Thank you. Sister Julie is right here listening, and we know that the love that you've just shared it resonates with everyone who is praying for each and everyone, especially for this anniversary. It's something that we started hoping that things will work out okay so that we could celebrate otherwise. But as you say, sadness and joy, we are praying for the best thing to happen to each and everyone, especially our sister, as we celebrate this platform on her first anniversary. Thank you so much for always supporting her and for the prayers. And please continue to pray for her, because she needs as many prayers and from as many loved ones, including you. Thank you. We love you too. We love you. I get the kiss and I put it right here virtually. All right. Oh, going to move on. I will call on my sister. Okay, her camera is off, so she's not ready. Queen Vinette, if not, she's not ready. I'll call on my sister Sherry. Good evening to you. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Oh, my word of so many. This has been an amazing webinar. Kiana, you you touched my heart too as well. First off, Julie, I've been to a couple of your webinars, and your persistency, the knowledge that you bring to it as well. Like you prep things up to say on what the subject is beyond phenomenal to me. I knew you were brilliant and bright and and funny and all that good stuff, but you really step it up when you have your own webinar. You're just so what's the word I want to use, professional, down to earth, and all the amazing words. And for you to still continue to have these with everything you're going through, my heart goes out to you, of course, and Chloe, but I want you to know that is just so phenomenal to still keep going, even though things are rough in your life. That goes to show you how strong you are, girl. And your strength comes from the higher power, and it comes from all of us here in ONPASSIVE who are helping you with the strength for you to move forward and to do the things that you wanted to do. And you don't let anything stop you. So it's persistency and consistency. And God has you, girl. God has you and your family in the back of his hand. And the angels are surrounded by you, along with the angels here in ONPASSIVE. All of us are angels. We're all just little Mother Teresa's. I want to thank you and your amazing dream team that you have on your own platform that have helped you in so many ways as well. I'm sure they've given you amazing strength as well to go on. Now, as far as helping humanity and what I'm grateful for you, of course. I'm grateful for the higher power who gives us all strength within when we don't think we have it, whatever power you believe in, whether it be the Lord, whatever nationality, any religion, that power within you, which is your soul, that power within you helps you to make it through each day. And I know people are going to know I'm going to say this, but I have to say this because I have to save your life. I have to save somebody's life. And do you realize actually in ONPASSIVE, our CEO of the company, my brother, Mr. Ash Mufare's lovely wife and family, they have saved so many lives and is continuing to save. We don't know the extent of it. We know some. We don't know the extent of it. But how many more lives are going to be saved because of this, because of ONPASSIVE? Because the heart of our CEO of the company and his wife and the higher power who's giving us the strength, who's giving them the strength for everything they've had to go through and will still continue to go through, because it's not going to be easy for them. They've sacrificed so much. And only, as Ash says, only God or whatever you guys believe in can stop ONPASSIVE. Why? Because it's about helping our world to be more loving, more peaceful, and more equal, to help correct this corruption that's all over the world, to help the humanity in so many areas that need to be helped. And it all started with who? The higher power, of course, and brought it down to Ash Mufare's mother, which, by the way, is her birthday. Happy birthday, Hasim. I believe I'm saying her name right. If it wasn't for the higher power and his mother who brought him to the world, which our Lord knows that this was all planned, so everything is in the right timing. So the power within us gives us the strength, which gives everybody else the strength that they need here in ONPASSIVE. And there'll be many, 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 many more to come. When people realize what really this movement is about, they will sign up just for the movement. They might not even have, whatever. They will sign up just for the movement. I signed up for the movement because I knew I couldn't. I heard Ash's voice that he wanted something to be different in this world. He wants to leave this world in a better place than what it is now. And by George, he's going to do it. So remember out there that you are important and you do matter. And I do share this with you because I got to save somebody's life. And knowing that Ash Mufare saved so many people's lives that we don't even know of or heard of, and it's going to continue, that fills my heart. And it also fills yours. That's all I have. I love you guys all to pieces. Thank you so much for having me on. And I enjoy you all and love you all to pieces. Bye-bye for now. God bless. And I'm just a phone call away, so don't forget to call if you need me for anything.
Thank you very much, Queen Sherry. Yes, yes, yes. And we know how to reach you. We definitely will call if need be. And those prayers, just keep them coming. And the archangels, keep sending them down because everyone needs them. And yes, peace is what we need. And there's no place to be right now other than in this platform, our ONPASSIVE family. We have learned and we've grown with one another from day one that we met each other, regardless of which platform you met, regardless of how you joined. We have created a lot of relationships and friendships that will continue to grow as long as those prayers do not go away. And those prayers should not be limited to us. We should always remember to always include our CEO and his immediate family and those who surround him to always be there for us, because we are living his dream and not our dream. He had a dream and he decided to share with us, and we're benefiting from his dream. Thank you very much once more, Sister Sherry. All right, Sister Vinette, I called you earlier and somehow I think you lost your screen, but you're back.
Yeah.
You're up.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
I lost my screen. Thank you so much, Sister Debbie. See, I have the wrong screen, but I'm here. So good night to you, my beautiful brothers and sisters. You're all looking so beautiful, glowing, and lovely. Look at you all. So Sister Robin Noble, if you're still listening, just know that God is with you. You know, I send prayers to you, and I pray that He will send angels to touch you and heal you and guide you, protect you, and deliver you from what you're going through. You know, He promised not to leave you nor forsake you nor give you more than you can bear. So, you know, just stand on His word. Like my mom said, always say that you're stronger than you know. And Sister Julie Pierre, my beautiful sister. I'm so privileged and blessed to be here to celebrate your 1 year anniversary. I can't believe it's 1 year already, but time flies when we're having fun, right? You know, you're stronger than you know. You don't know how strong you are until being strong is the only options that you have, you know. And when our kids hurt, we hurt too. You know, if we truly love our kids, when they hurt, we hurt too. Our kids and our grandkids, our family hurt, we hurt too. You know, but just know that God is with Chloe and I send angels. I pray that He will send angels to just touch her and heal her and deliver her, you know, and make the wrong things right. You know, no matter what you're going through behind the scene, you always come out every week and give it your best. And I'm just so proud of you. Just so proud of you and so grateful for you. You know, those lovely, you know, speech that you come out and give, those mindset, you know, speech and motivational speech that you come out and give, you know, ever so often. It's so mind-blowing, so touching. You know, and I just want to thank you for that. I just want to thank you for that. You know, you're a strong woman, and just keep being strong. Keep being strong. This is your purpose. God created you for this. You wanted this webinar, and you're here, and we're here with you, and we're behind you. God created you for this. All right, there's a purpose in this for you. Just know that, you know, that He's watching over you, and He's watching over your family and Chloe. Okay, and I'm so glad that ONPASSIVE is back. ONPASSIVE is back. It might not be fully there yet, but it's coming. It's coming. So be patient, you all. You know, like the Mark Cuban, the Shark Tank from Shark Tank says that, you know, you're not a true businessman if you have never failed in business. He said, if you've never failed in business, you're not a true business person. So every good business person fail at business at some point in their life. And then the rapper 50 Cent said, you know, every setback is a setup for a greater comeback. So just know that this is gonna be a greater comeback. This setback is a greater comeback for Mr. Mufareh and ONPASSIVE. And I just, you know, I'm so grateful for Mr. ONPASSIVE, Mr. Mufareh, I'm sorry, Mr. ONPASSIVE, Mr. Mufareh, but grateful to God, you know, for giving us this privilege. You know, all we have to do is just sit back and wait while Mr. Mufareh and the team stay behind the scene and do all the work. We're doing nothing. All we have to do is just have faith and be patient. You know, it will come through for us. It will come through for us. It will. You know, they're working so hard behind the scene. I know that they're working so hard behind the scene, and it's not easy. It is not easy. Nothing would come easy. If it come too easy, then it's not gonna last long. And we want it to last long for our bloodline, for our kids and grandkids and great grandkids. We want it to last long for them. So, you know, all we have to do is just be patient. Like, you know, Sister Gina Leva said that, you know, God created us for growth, not stagnation, for growth. And, you know, Exodus 3 verse 20 said that He can do exceedingly, abundantly, above all that we ask or can even imagine, right? So all we have to do is just be patient and wait, because, you know, we'll be rejoicing someday. You know, weeping come at night, but joy come in the morning, and we're going to be rejoicing. We're going to have our joy. So, you know, let's just unite as one and stand behind Mr. Mufareh and the team, and just know that it will all work out for the best. So thank you so much, Sister Debbie, for allowing me to talk. God bless you all.
Thank you, Sister Vinette. Yes, united we stand, divided we fall, and we are united, and that's why even regardless of what transpired, whatever it was, we were still able to be back on our feet because of the honesty and the integrity of what our CEO had put together. So I'm glad you acknowledged that and you noticed it, and your prayers here, Sister Julie is receiving them as well. Thank you, Sister Vinette. We appreciate you always supporting all the time. You're a sister indeed. And now I'm going to call our one and only brother who I'm seeing hasn't spoken on the screen, Brother Mamadou Jallo. I don't know if you're muted. The one person every single webinar, day, night, or whatever, doing 3 jobs 24/7, he's always there to support. Welcome, Brother Mamadou. The microphone is yours.
Yes, Sister Debbie. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all my beloved family. Oh my goodness, thank you very much for allowing me to say something. Talking about growth and gratitude. You know, 4 years ago, exactly this month, I was in my little corner in Bowie, working day and night, morning and evening, just to pay bills and take care of my beloved family back home in Sierra Leone. And exactly this month, I've become a founding member of this noble blessing, ONPASSIVE. And you're talking about growth. Since I became a founding member of this noble blessing, it has given me some awareness and some recognition. You know, a business that is here to transform my life, my family's life, my community, and my country as a whole. A business that has given me hope. You know, a business that has made me to be well known. 4 years ago, nobody knows me except my family. And even for them, the respect I have now, I never have it before. Thank God for this business, which is ONPASSIVE. And for the gratitude, I am extending my thanks and appreciation, first of all, to Julie. Julie, when I became a founding member of this noble blessing, you created this avenue for me to learn and to prepare myself how to enjoy this blessing that I have received. And thank you for your commitment, for your dedication, and for your tolerance. You know, sometimes I can be annoying. So that's why I'm thanking you for being so tolerant and acceptant. And my noble thanks and appreciation to my big brother, a brother who said, I have a place to sleep, while millions of people all over the world don't even have a place to sleep. A brother who said, I can tell a car designer or a car manufacturer to build me a car that I want to drive, while millions of people all over the world cannot even have or afford a bike. A brother who said, I have a bank account. Sometimes I don't even know what's my balance. While millions of people all over the world, most of them don't even have an account. Or for those who have account, most of the time, their accounts are in red. A brother who said, I can eat whatever I want, while millions of people are going to bed hungry. And this brother that I'm talking about is a brother that we happen to born the same year, but of different month. And this brother became my dream realizer. This brother made me to be where I am today, where I can talk to 10, 20, 40 people, and I have their attention. And this brother that I'm talking about is no other brother but Mr. Ash Mufareh. So I just want to express my thanks and appreciation to him for allowing me to be part of this noble blessing, to make my life so purposeful and meaningful in this world. And I also want to thank his family, his tech team, and all his staff who are working day and night tirelessly for my future. And for all of you who have been there and still there looking at me and say, yes, you deserve to be here. Thank you all. May God bless you, and may God continue to guide and protect we all. And for Queen Julie's daughter and all those who are not feeling well, may God Almighty grant them speedy healing and speedy recovery. And may God continue to guide and protect we all, and God bless you all. Have a blessed night. Right now, as I'm talking to you, I'm looking at my clock because I have to go clock out, so these people will not hold me to ransom. Have a blessed night. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Mamadou, so much. And the world will know your name. As Mr. Ash Mufareh says, the world will know your name and the respect that you have for so many people around the globe. And we know that you are working because you're always working. You're the hardest working man in ONPASSIVE. So
I know.
thank you so much for always being here and supporting Julie. I know she appreciates you. She's listening behind the scene. And now we're going to move on to our beautiful sister, Sharon. Sharon, if you would open your mic, welcome. Thank you for being here and supporting Julie. Thank you, Sharon.
Oh, thank you so much. Sharon Whedon from Canada. Hello, everybody. I just, first of all, want to say thank you, Joyce and Sister Debbie and Sister Joyce, for allowing me to speak. And thank you, Brother John, for letting me know that it was okay for me to come on without the backdrop. I do apologize that I don't have this beautiful backdrop that everybody has. I'm having technical difficulties. I think it's my new phone, which sucks. But I just want to say, Sister Julie, wow, congratulations and happy anniversary. Wow, 1 year. Where did the time go? I can't believe it's been 1 year since you started this webinar. I love going on your webinars, and unfortunately lately I have missed so many webinars because I've been so busy with work. But what I love about your webinar, Sister Julie, is that when I get off your webinar, I always feel so empowered. I'm always like so charged up. And I'm taking all these notes and stuff like that. And I learned so much from your webinars. It's amazing. So I really, really thank you for this platform. The mindset that you give us is so great. And I'm so happy that we have you. And also, I just want to say that my heart goes out to you, and my prayers are with you and your daughter and your family. And I'm hoping for the best for everything to come, and everything's going to be great. And I also want to, I also would like to say, first of all, Jules, I just want to give you a big, big, big virtual hug. And I want to say to Brother Vito Smart, my condolence goes out to you and your family. I'm so sorry for your loss. And a big virtual hug to you as well. And to Sister Robin, if you're listening still, I just want you to know too that I pray for you every day and my heart goes out with you. And I'm trying very hard not to get emotional because this webinar has been very emotional, okay? I have cried so many times tonight before I turned my camera on. But my heart goes out to you and your family. And also, I just want to say that, Brother Smart, I am ready for Category 5, the ONPASSIVE hurricane. I am ready. I am so ready for it. And I just want to thank our brother and friend, Ash. Ash, thank you so, so much for this big, beautiful ONPASSIVE family. When all else fails, it doesn't matter what happens, we have each other. And doesn't matter if we're miles apart or near or side by side, we're all connected by heart. And ONPASSIVE and everybody here has such a big, beautiful heart. So thank you so much for allowing me to speak. I wanted to make it short and sweet. And congratulations, Julie! Woo! Looking forward to see what you have to give us for the next year, for the year ahead. Thank you for allowing me to speak.
Oh, thank you, Sharon, so much, Sister Sharon. What a beautiful and kind words. We love you. Thank you. Just enjoy you. And thank you for Canada in the house. Yes. Like, thank you so much. And we love you, your kind words, and just for being here and supporting Julie. We appreciate you. And yes, we are ready for Category 5 ONPASSIVE. Yes, it is here. It is here, you guys. We are ready. Thank you so much. And now I'm going to call on my beautiful sister. She's sitting there in her colors. And I met her just probably a year ago or so. And she just has the sweetest heart ever. Wisdom, love, support. I just really appreciate you, Sister Canlis. Thank you so much for being here, for always supporting. The mic is yours.
Yes. Can you hear me? Okay. Thank you so much, Queen Sister Joyce. Greetings, everyone. My name is Julie Pierre, and I am from the beautiful island of St. Lucia. And I would like to invite each one of you to come visit the beautiful island of St. Lucia, my ONPASSIVE family. Oh, okay. You said Sister Kanla. Okay, all right, yes. All right. Well, that Sister Julie you just saw, and you can see the beautiful smile on the screen. What a beautiful woman. What a beautiful soul with a beautiful heart. A heart full of humanity. Sister Julie, it's 1 year, and it's been a remarkable year. Your mental prowess, your consistency, and your love of self for ONPASSIVE family, the sisterhood, the brotherhood to everybody is shining out there right in front of our eyes each day, each month, and now we can count a year. That has been a remarkable journey for you. And for that, I want to say thank you. For that, I want to say I am proud of you. And for that, I want to say you should be proud of yourself. For this, for taking up that mantle and representing the mission of our CEO, Mr. Ash, for humanity. Yes, ONPASSIVE for humanity. And you have exemplified it every day. From all the leaders, all the topics, the education, the mindset, everyone, small, big, whether you are seasonal or whether you are regular, each one counts and each one has mattered progressively towards this journey, towards this growth that has led us to where we are today. And for that, I am not only saying I am grateful, but I am also expressing gratitude to each leader, each ONPASSIVE family, brother, sister that has been here to hold hands with you together to march on forward each day. We all together have made it. But again, thanks to you being the leader and showing us the example on this platform. Don't you ever forget that. Please don't you lose that. That I will say you are transforming the world, beginning with yourself, your children, and all of us here present today. So on this 1 year anniversary, my sister, I love you so dearly, you know. I want to say congratulations. I want to say keep it up. And I want to say, you know, I've been praying for you as well for Chloe, and you can count on that continuous prayer for you and the entire family. But I cannot say, all right, congratulations without also extending it to our CEO, because a man was born, a son was born. In every generation, there comes one that is raised above us all. And in our time, I believe Mr. Ash, our CEO, is one of many because of this ONPASSIVE dream. His dream, the mission to change humanity. We all can see how everything has changed. Our life has become more of money, luxury, everything that we can think about. And we are gradually losing our humanity. But it takes only God's discernment for someone to look and say, this is my mission. He has found it and he brought us along. ONPASSIVE found us and we are here. We answered the call. So together, I want to say, I am grateful to him for this mission, this opportunity, his family, and happy birthday to his mom. I just learned too that today is her birthday. And we are all going to be here together, marching on forward to make sure that this dream becomes a reality to us all, because that is the way we will transform the world and uplift humanity. So thank you for giving me the opportunity. All the leaders of the platform, I thank you. Congratulations, Sister Julie.
Sister Kendall, you speak with such confidence, grace, and poise. I just love your voice. So soothing, your wisdom, and just love you, your heart. It just radiates and right through. I just want to give you a big virtual hug as well, too. Thank you so much for your love and kind words. We appreciate you for everything that you do. And just so grateful, like you said, you know, for this opportunity that we've been brought along, that we've been given the opportunity to be a part of such a great movement. And when you said that when hope was lost, God looked around and found one person that loved humanity and said, Mr. Ash Mufareh, will you please carry out this mission? And he answered the call. So thank you again, Sister Cannon. We appreciate you. And I'm going to call on no one other than my brother. He's everywhere. He's always supporting. He's here all the time. We love you. We thank you so much for being here. Brother Kumaran, the mic is yours. Thank you again for being here, and unmute yourself, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Joyce. It's a great honor for me to join this webinar, Sister Julie's webinar for the past 1 year. Oh, she's great. She's great. There's no word to say. The process, she's going through the last 2 months, and she's still here, and we are with her. That's great. We only can see what's happening in our back office, our CEO going through, but then the same we can see Julie every once a week, and it's making us more closer. And I must say thanks to our CEO for bringing the big family, this family, ONPASSIVE family. And I also like to say thanks to the pillar behind our sister Julie for the past 1 year, Brother Engineer Mike, Sister Joyce, Sister Debbie, Dr. Benny, Dr. P, and his real man, Dr. John. All this there to support her. Yeah. That's all I want to say. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, Kumaran, so much. We appreciate you. And, it's been a great journey, and we're just so thankful to have you in our lives. And I know Julie is here. She's listening, and she appreciates you. So thank you for supporting her week after week and for being just the person that you are. Thank you so much. And we love you guys. We appreciate you. We are just so grateful for tonight. And so thank you, everyone that has spoken before, has showed Julie words of encouragement, and here to celebrate the 1 year with her. And now I'm going to turn it over to the people that back Julie every week, and just we love her, we support her, and we're just so thankful for her and the platform. I'm going to stop talking and turning it over to my beautiful sister that smiles all the time. And she's sitting there with these glasses looking fly on tonight and beautiful. The one and only Dr. Smiles, Dr. Benny. Thank you so much. The mic is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Queen Joyce. I really want to thank the moderators this evening. Queen Debbie, Queen Joyce, like the way you guys act, seem as if like one mother delivered you guys. The way you guys cooperate, I want to really thank God for it. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak. I am honored to be here. Seriously, I am. I want to thank our Heavenly Father for bringing each and everyone here this evening, this morning, this afternoon. It all depends upon your location. Seriously, thank you all. I want to thank God because He did something to all of us. He sent an important person to us, but a lot of people don't really know who He is. Mr. Ash Mufareh. If it wasn't for him with this company, you and I would not be here. I want to thank each and everyone coming here this evening to celebrate our 1 year anniversary. Queen Julie, Peer Empowering Movement. Thank you. Queen Julie, you have done a lot. You know, we did not know. It's this webinar started as a joke. Look at us today. Because of your encouragement, the way you push us, you say, hey, are you guys ready? You guys need to be here. But I want to thank you for your enthusiasm, your determination. And I want to thank our Heavenly Father for taking care of your daughter. I just want you to know that everything is going to be all right with your daughter. And I want to thank our God that He created all of us in His image. Because of you, Sister Julie, the way you act, you are determined. You pushed yourself to be where you are today, this evening. You say you will do it, and you are here. We want to thank God for your determination, for your tenacity. This webinar has helped us a lot. We have like Dr. John teaching us life insurance, teaching us a lot of financial things to make everybody to know that, hey, it is important for you to take care of your finances when the time comes when we start receiving these dollars. Queen Julie, what you have done with this particular webinar, by bringing people to come and teach us, to educate us, I want to really thank you for it. The way you have done it, I just want God to protect each and everyone. And I want you and I, all of us, to pray for those who are under the weather. There are a lot of our brand ambassadors who are ill. You have our sister, Robin Noble, who spoke before, and she spoke very well. You guys know that she has the best voice, right? But we just want God to take care of her, to give her the strength to come back to all of us. We have Augustine, we have Matthias, a lot of people who are in the nursing home right now. For some reason, we just want God to take care of them. But when it comes to this, our Julie empowerment, I just want you to know that God loves you. God will continue to be with you. Now, when it comes to this growth and gratitude, our company began what? In 2018, right? When we started this company, when our CEO started this company, we did not have a lot of products. Our developers now, they have developed a lot of products to all of us. And we have utilized one of our products called O Connect. It's coming back, and I believe it has arrived. When we started, we started with Go Founder. We moved to what? O Founder. And then we migrated to our ecosystem, right? That is the growth. We started with nothing, and look at where we are today. I just want to take this moment to thank our CEO for what he has done and what he will continue to do. But you guys know that this company is owned by our Heavenly Father, but he chose Mr. Ash Mufareh, and Mr. Ash accepted it. Guess what he said? Either I do or die. He always said, the force is talking to me. The force is talking to me. God talks to him all the time. No matter what is going on, he is there for all of us. I want to thank Sister Julie for everything, and happy birthday to our CEO's mother, Mommy Mufareh. I wish you long life and prosperity. Thank you again for each and everyone. Remember, if no one told you this morning or afternoon or evening that they love you, I will say, I love you guys with all my heart, mind, and soul. Queen Julie, I love you. Take good care of yourself. Continue to push. The Lord is with you and your entire family. Thank you for the opportunity.
Engineer Mike.
Hello, everybody. Man, why should you people call me when every other person has put it clearly, laid it, everything? I don't, we just need to close the webinar now, right? I'll come and be ranting here to spoil everything. Well, anyways, thank you, everybody. I mean, it was a great, successful webinar. We had a first speaker who started this webinar, Dr. Bill, here tonight. We had other great speakers. We have Dr. Tony, Pastor Tony, who have been teaching us a lot of financial management with Dr. John. I'm not a financial person. We see Maddie all the time. He comes here, gives us the update with Chris when they are available. Our sister Noble grace us too. Our own brother, Michael Williams, came here too and graced us with his presence. Sorry. Our brother, Jeffrey Murdoch, is always here to grace us as well. We also have, we had our Tech Pro brothers, Uncle Oliver and Uncle Bob. They are so busy tonight. They could have been here with us. They came on too. And our brother Collins came here too and gave us his own view, which was good. Dr. Derek as well. I just want to thank everybody. Our brother Vital is always here too to give us some his own financial and his love for all bless. Can you imagine? So I mean, it has been in school a journey because I'm a technical person, right? I'm an engineer, so most of these marketing strategies and all of this mindset and all of this financial management, I'm learning it for the first time too. Because I am so happy because some days ago, when we had the webinars, I had people telling us about some terms. I heard people talking about mortgage. I heard people talking about equity. I heard people talking about loans. I have people talking about how do they call the other one that you have to create? I mean, I'll remember it somehow. So, you know, I'm not a good student, but Dr. John will definitely give us, and Dr. Tony, please, if Dr. Tony, she shared with us some folders in a shared Dropbox, right? He had a lot of stuff there that you can go and check on them, right? Talk about life insurance, all those things. Yeah, Dr. John. Yeah, and the liability. I did not know of all those words, so I'm learning it. So it's a school for me, and I just want to thank God for His mercy on us until now, and we are still praying for Julie Pierre's little princess to recover fully. Today was not a good one for them, but she could gather the courage to come here. Her mindset that she always brings is so educative because the mindset she brings always goes with whatever topic that we had for the day. So I really appreciate you, Julie. And I couldn't have said yes, or I couldn't have said no to you to say, no, I will not come here to make you get this platform. But you always push me to the end, and you had your way and you had a platform. And I just want to say also thank you for the moderators, Mama Debbie and Sister Joyce Hicks. You guys have done a marvelous job. The thing was so organized right to the end. I cannot say that enough. And for my sisters, my Canadian sisters, you see them well represented. You can see Gemma, you can see Lisa, right? You can see Sharon, and you can see Kiana. All of us are Canadians. Yay, represented, right? We are not from the beautiful island of St. Lucia, but we are Canadians, and we are right here. So thank everybody, and I wish you all a very great rest of your week till Friday. There until we meet again. Maybe some news can pop up in the ecosystem. Let's put our eyes there and see what's going on. Thank you, everybody.
Wow. I don't know how to follow up on those. Sister Julie, I said I was not going to try and sing, but after Dr. Derek just psyched up everything, all I could just say celebration time. Okay, listen. When I thought about the growth and the gratitude mindset, the first thing, I am always like that fly on the wall. And so when you guys are talking your things around, just be careful. But I remember just over a year ago, you were having this uncertainty, this doubt, talking with Engineer Mike and saying like, I don't really think I can do it. I want to do a webinar, but I'm not too sure. And they kept saying, no, just go do it, go do it. And then you were like, what are we even going to call it, the webinar? And I can remember you and Dr. Pat brainstorming on names, and then you were trying to convince yourself that you did not have that technical proficiency to be able to run Zoom and all connect, and you were not one of those people who really wanted to be talking out there and so on. Look at where we are today. Talk about growth. You, of all people, over 50 webinars. I think you have pulled some of the most powerful leaders within ONPASSIVE to come and present to us. You have I just see every time you come and you start up every single one of the webinars with the mindset that you give. Now, this person that didn't really want to, just keep me here on my own now is being looked, she's being searched by other webinars to come present a mindset. That has been a growth. This has just been within 50 episodes. So by the time you start doing like 400 or so, that the other sister platforms like the Dream Team and Engineer Mike or Deep Dive have done, I don't even know where you're gonna be like, I don't know what top we're gonna be mentioning at that point. So yes, you have actually grown personally. Congratulations. You have pushed all of us who you have asked to present, to grow, to be able to actually go and be able to present in public. For that, I want to say thank you. And you have assembled a tremendous team. This webinar, if you don't know, is probably one of the most smoothly run webinars. Again, on the surface of it is like a well-oiled machine. And I know the effort that all of you take in order to make this type of a masterpiece come through. That has been a tremendous growth that has come through because of your tenacity, because of your resilience, and really because you have set that bar of excellence. But for my dear sister and queen, the one biggest growth that personally I have actually admired through this platform is that we have grown our ONPASSIVE family. None of us knew each other. Now I think we know the hearts of each and every one of us. And we are at a point where I think we can actually say, you have my back, because we have been through it. And this, even if ONPASSIVE were to stop today, now each and every one of us will be able to move from one place and go to St. Lucia and go to Canada and go anywhere. And you say, I am going to stay here, and you don't even have to give an announcement that I'm coming. You just go. That has been the growth that this platform has presented for us here. And if you look at this and all the knowledge that we have gained for zero, because we got our $97 back, by the way. We got this knowledge for zero. If we look at this, then we can start even thinking about gratitude. Who do we express gratitude to? I started by saying thank you to you, because you came up with that idea. And thank you to those who supported you in the background and who gave that nudge. Thank you to all the leaders that came and presented on this platform, because they raised the bar higher. You nourished us. You nourished both our minds and you provided wisdom and knowledge to us. I also want to express gratitude to all the participants that have attended this webinar. There cannot be any platform or a webinar without people who attend. And we have heard from a lot of the people who have attended this webinar over and over, and they have expressed the joy that they have received by being on this platform. They are the ones who have made this platform worth its while. But then when we look at everything, the question we have to ask ourselves is, how did we get here? We got here through a divine gift from our Almighty that sent, as my sister, Dr. Benny said, a visionary who had a dream, not a selfish dream to go out and enrich himself, not a selfish dream to say, let me just create something with a few of my cronies and we just go ahead and create another empire, but somebody who has an open heart and opened his vision to us and invited us to come along. Somebody who, has gone through thick and thin. We don't even know the truth of it. And more importantly, somebody whose family probably has actually been dragged down the streets for nothing that they deserve. Our CEO, a person with a genuine heart, who has brought us together for the purpose of uplifting humanity. And we have actually taken that mantle. And with this platform and other platforms and God's blessings, we are just at the beginning of the journey. And I think for this, we have to be eternally grateful. None of us found ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE found us. And the question is, what do we do with it? This platform has gone a long way to prepare our mindsets, because we are not going to be like those millionaires or those people who win millions in the lottery and become broke or they die because they did not have the right mindset. Through this platform, we have developed that mindset, which is going to help us to be able to use this God-given gift to be able to uplift our families and uplift humanity. I want to thank you once more. Everybody has said it. We know what we're all going through. We'll continue to pray and support each other. Thank you, and let's all be blessed.
How do I follow that? I think I just said ditto, right? I just said ditto, call. But anyway, and about a year ago, my one beautiful sister that was very shy reached out. I want to learn. I want to do a platform that I can learn and people can come and learn. But I don't know what, I don't think I can do it. Her little big brother said, you can do it. You have people here that can support you, and I'll connect you. And the rest is history. You see them here? The phone call, everybody said, I will be there with you. A year later, we have not opened this platform, and always with a topic to learn. From the very first presenter, I'm trying to remember Dr. Bill's topic was something in marketing to date. And Dr. B, thank you for being spending the whole night with us today. You were the first presenter on this platform. We are grateful. We're grateful that we called you on a platform that you don't like, what? And you said, no, I'll come. You opened the way for us on this platform to support our beautiful sister, Ben Julie. Thank you. To have a gratitude mindset, I believe you have to have the spirit of contentment. Because sometimes lack of contentment brings greed, and greed brings what? The mindset that you're not satisfied. We have all said it, ONPASSIVE found us, we did not find ONPASSIVE. The one we came into ONPASSIVE, a lot of us came to do what, to make money and live. Maybe buy 10 cars, build 10 houses or something, right? But throughout the journey, with the spirit of the visionary, I call him a visionary because this is truly somebody that has a vision. Because nobody can be selfless like Mr. Ash Mufareh and the family. I want to say thank you for that selfless heart. Throughout this journey, with him talking, a lot of us will say something else clicked in our head. Some of us did not have any dreams, but will start dreaming. Some of us did not want to dare, but will start daring. They will start to realize that, why can I eat a loaf of bread when my neighbor has nothing? Even a slice of bread when my neighbor has nothing. We can share that slice and everybody will go to bed with their belly half full. Or instead of somebody going with a full belly and the other one goes with an empty belly. That growth mindset through this journey, and especially on this platform, and all the sister platforms that start their webinar with mindset. I want to say thank you, because we have grown. They say money is the root of all evil. No, it's a love of money, it's not money. Money is a beautiful thing. It's how you use money that it can be a root of all evil. Money will not change you. Money will bring out who you are. Trust me, if you're a greedy person, millions, you'll still be greedy. If you're a selfless person, with nothing, you'll be selfless. The old book said that it will be easy for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to go to heaven. If you reflect on that, what does that mean? If you're a millionaire, what is your 10%? Maybe 100,000? But Ananias will have a 10% of 10 cents because he earned half a dollar. And he willingly give that 10 cents. Then you will be looking at that 100,000 like, this is too much money. But if you normalize it in the big sense of it, your 100,000 is the same like that person's 10 cents. It's the same value. But we start losing it when we start looking at a lot of money. So my prayers is that when the windfall comes, we all will not look at that money value and hold on to it, instead of really going there to carry the mantle that Mr. Ash Mufareh has given all of us. He said, if there were so many Mother Teresa with what resources, can you imagine what the world would be? Dr. Beer has been one of my inspirational when I realized the work he was doing in Kenya over and over, year in, year out. Fellow of Pacifian, let's be grateful. Let's be patient. Our CEO has shown us that he's here to do it or die. If it was any other person, whatever happened, we don't know the details. We will not have an OES today. Our business will not be back. He said, no, not me. I brought 1 million strong followers that believe in me. I'm going to make sure I do it. We are doing nothing. I think somebody said 90%, 2%. What? I don't think we're doing anything. I was surprised Sister Joyce gave us 2%. What are we doing? Nothing. For nothing. For zero cost, we have grown by knowledge, physically, spiritually, emotionally, we have developed. And for that, I am grateful. And thank you, Sister Julie. Sorry, you said that we shouldn't be saying thank you today to you, but we will, because at the end of the day, you are the brain behind this platform. And through this platform, you've impacted us with knowledge to help us with to manage our finances, to help us be ready. ONPASSIVE is not delay for me. This period is a period of readiness. What are you going to do with that seed? When you're blessed with that seed, how are you going to invest? How are you going to grow it to take care of your community? Clean water, all those nice things I've heard all of us. I've gone to so many platforms. My sister Genevieve, I've heard all of you. You have good things. Let's take this period to develop that mindset so we can make sure that our dreams come to fruition. Thank you all. Let me not start preaching. I can preach. And I'll hand over the baton to our sister from not so sunny island of not so warm state of Michigan, Sister Joyce. Pass the baton to you.
Thank you, Dr. Pat. The not so warm state right now, especially of Michigan. But just so grateful on tonight. Most of all, I just want to say thank you to God for this call and for the opportunity. And then to our awesome, awesome CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh, for providing the vehicle for us to be here, the movement for us to uplift humanity, and what an awesome thing that he has done. And then I do want to think, like, so you guys always say everything runs so smooth, and I appreciate Sister Debbie so much, but it's the team behind the scenes that does everything that makes this run so smoothly. So Engineer Mike said it looks great on the surface, but behind the scene, there's a lot going on. So I really want to thank you guys so much for everything that you do to make this run so seamlessly and together. And then I want to say thank you to all the leaders that come and support Julie and that have been here to speak. You've come here to speak and just supported her. I can't name everyone because I'll miss someone. So I just want to say thank you to everyone. It's so much appreciated for all the wisdom and the knowledge that you bring, just a platform that just so much aligns with what Julie has put together here. Thank you, Julie Pierre. With everything that you have going on in your life, you continue to show up and you continue to shine. So I thank you and I appreciate you and I love you. Praying for Chloe and for you, and knowing that God is going to bring you through this. He's going to bring her through stronger and more resilient than ever before. So thank you so much for showing up, for shining. And Julie, you always say that it's not about you, it's about us and about uplifting other people. But tonight, I'm going to say it's about you. So thank you again. Thank you for being the person that you are. Thank you for persevering, for never giving up, that you are resilient. Thank you for taking the step of faith and that leap of faith, and for following your dream and your passion. I really appreciate you. And I've seen you grow to a strong, resilient woman, and you come with these mindsets that are empowering, they're phenomenal. And, you know, a positive mindset is so important to mental health. So you make sure that our mental health is on point. So thank you so much for that. We're just so thankful for the platform that you have built here, for the positivity, for the education, and you brought so much education to us. And we are just grateful to you. We're proud of you. I'm just proud of you and thankful to you for being my sister. And I just want to congratulate you for 1 year of empowering humanity. And I see growth and gratitude within you. Thank you, my sister. I love you and appreciate you. And I am going to turn it over to my one and only co-moderator, the beautiful Debbie McCormick. Thank you, Sister Debbie. She makes this thing run so smooth, seamlessly as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Joyce. Oh my goodness. I will start by saying this. God will lead. God will make a way where there seems to be no way. He works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way for you and I, and He will be our guide, hold us close to His side, and with love and strength for each new day, He will make a way, and He always will make a day. Sister Julie, you said in a write-up that you will not take a no for an answer for anyone, from anyone at no given time. And you stick to your word. And I have seen that in action. You are a person of your words. And you are one of those that they say winners never quit and quitters never win. You stick to your guns. We've seen the growth, and we are grateful that you keep to your words, because you started by picking an awesome team. that they all believed in you. And I'm honored that I happen to be one of those team members. You believed in us, and we believed in you, and we have grown together. And we are grateful that we are in this platform, surrounded right now, today, celebrating this anniversary. And I must appreciate the faces I'm seeing on the screen, each and every one. Sister Jean, I've seen you in so many platforms, especially Singapore, which is where I also pulled Dr. Bill out, and he just keeps gracing our platforms with his presence week after week. Regardless of the time and day you call, he shows up. This is what we call growth. When you don't only have one person, you don't only have one place, but multitude. And it's always blessed. And those blessings are countless. So let us remember that our blessings are countless, just as the people who come in and out of our lives are countless. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you, and I'm going to pass it over to our one and only beautiful sister, Queen Julie Pierre from the island of St. Lucia.
No, the beautiful island.
Yes, Brother Vital.
Brother Vital, we don't want any war tonight. We're celebrating. Engineer Mike is still here. Wow. Sorry, guys, I've lost my voice. I'm not in a proper frame of mind. My heart is at the hospital with my daughter, and I'm a mess. But I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you. Thank God for giving me the strength, the courage, the gifts that He has bestowed upon me. I want to thank our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh, and his family for the continuous sacrifice that he's made for our future. He's not only sacrificed himself, but he has sacrificed the time of his young children and his wife and family. For that, I am grateful. I want to say thank you. I don't know his mom, but I want to say thank you for birthing him, this beautiful soul, wonderful human being, selfless person. Thank you. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you who have supported me through this 1-year journey. Thank you especially to Dr. Bill. Dr. Bill was my first speaker on this platform. And guess what, guys? Dr. Bill will be my first speaker on the 2nd year coming up next Wednesday. How about that, Dr. Bill? Challenge accepted?
I can't turn that down unless I'm raptured up.
Wow. There you have it. You see how I get stuff done?
He doesn't take no for an answer, Dr. Bill.
Wow, that means that's a way of honoring.
So we will be having Dr. Bill next Wednesday, guys. You can't miss it. He's great. He's a great leader. He's, an inspiration. Thank you, Jean. Sorry, Jean just popped out. The battery ran out.
Julie, I'm checking my calendar and I'm already booked up next Wednesday. Really, truly. It's like I got a meeting at the Gwinnett Arena with about 20,000 other people.
Okay. Well, we'll take the following Wednesday. I'm sure you're not booked then.
Bring the 20,000, Dr. Bill.
You can do better than that here, can't you? Well, anyway, we'll set up a week Wednesday down the road real soon.
Thank you,
I'm glad
Dr.
I
Bill.
looked before I let you go, though, so I didn't disappoint you. Thanks for the
Thank you.
invitation.
I don't like disappointments. Thank you very much. Thank you to my admin team. I've not always been the easiest to work along with because I always aim for perfection. This is something that's bad in me. I always like things done perfectly. So it's good, it's bad. Thank you very much, Dr. John, Dr. Pat, Engineer Mike, Dr. Benny, Sister Debbie, and Sister Joyce. Engineer Mike, for your first anniversary, he's gone. Somebody tell him for his first anniversary gift, it will be a trip to the beautiful island of St. Lucia. So that's my promise to Engineer Mike. I am just grateful. I told you guys that I did not want this webinar to be all about me. And you just went against it and did exactly what I didn't want. My head is swollen that big. But we all deserve it. We all deserve to be recognized for the tireless work that we do as leaders in whatever way, form, small or big, that we do it in encouraging each other, being there for each other. What a wonderful ONPASSIVE family that I have inherited. Today, I left my home at 6 a.m. heading to the hospital, 5:30, sorry, a.m., heading to the hospital. And I spent the entire day there, and from there straight here, and the rest is history. I've been, I've felt your love. I felt your support in all of this. This may be me starting this platform, but trust me, I've learned so much. All of you have helped me grow and learn. I was not a tech-savvy person. Engineer Mike pushed me and he pushed me. And here I am today. I am grateful. I am also grateful for the persons who said no to me. That's for another show. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. May God continue to bless us. May we all, even though, let's say, even though ONPASSIVE disappears today, but we all will remain together, knitted as one big family, supporting and loving each other. I know by now, if I want to go to any part of the world, I have a friend. I have somebody I can stay with. I can lean on. I can get some sort of shelter. It doesn't matter. Thank you, everyone. Sorry for my mindset. This is the person that you guys have praised and said, even great mindset, but for tonight, my set is not is not there with me at all tonight. So, like we say on our island, my set is gone. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Marty DeGamo, Chris Johnson, Collins, everybody else. I do not want to start calling names. And I miss out anybody. Vinette, Narelle, Kamla, Dr. Derek, Brother Vitel, thank you very much for all that you do behind the scene for me. Iana, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am truly grateful, and God bless. Over to you, moderators. Job
Wow.
well done, moderators.
Thank you all for being here today to celebrate a great and unique platform that was spearheaded by a unique lady. For those that joined us online today, live on YouTube, we say thank you for showing up. I saw some of your comments. We really appreciate all of you. For tonight, I'm going to stop the live streaming so we can at least play 1 or 2 music. We cannot celebrate without music. So I want to say thank you all that joined us online. We're going to go off live and at least share 1 music. But I want to echo Sister Julie. Thank you, Dr. Bill, for taking the first call. Thank you, Brother Marty, for always being there as the special guest. And thank you, Brother Chris, and that you always tag along when you're available. We love you all. We really, really appreciate you guys. Pastor Tony, wow, a whole series. I'm glad that you showed up back of financial literacy on getting ready, because
we
truly,
don't be back. I have more.
yes, truly, trust me, if you don't have the knowledge, you will not be able to know how to grow that wealth. So thank you all for showing up today. We are not ending. I just want to end the live so we can at least play 1 or 2 music to celebrate. All right. Thank you all for YouTube.